figured that it was better to go back up to Helrim for a conflict that had not been resolved yet, as the players now know or were informed. With Helrim, there's currently a king that has decided to do martial law, and no one is going in, no one's going out. He is basically continuing to arm his forces and wants to rule eventually the entirety of Ionis, while also keeping hostages of various races such as Tabaxi, um, and some Githyanki that he captured that decided to uproar against him. And, they kind of fought back against his tyranny and his attempt to reign, and unfortunately did not succeed in taking him down. Currently, the party is in the very most southern point of Helrim, by the entrance of the river. There's like a little river if you go under maps, Ionis, the map of Ionis. If you look at Helrim, it's like a mountainous region. The very south east of that, there's like a little river um heading like passage heading out. The party, as they were making their way to Helrim, decided to make a quick stop after one of the party members seemed to have an eruption of necrotic damage appear from his chest. Um, Here, the party decided it would be a good idea to rest, unknown as to why the necrotic energy flew from this player's, for who you guys will eventually know as Dallin. Why that necrotic energy kind of burst out of him. While they were resting a little bit, they ran into a little like gem guy. He's under is it under characters? Yes, he's under characters. There's not really a name for him. But, this kind of like bluish sapphire looking gem almost. Kind of aquatic now that I look at him. Hasn't introduced the party by name, but he is currently was mining some ore in the area that the party was chilling by, and he communicated to the party that he was making his way to the river area to hand off some of those gems that he mined to some deep gnomes that are part of Helrim, but far away from the city. The party, made their way in and found, a small town, village, if you will, of deep gnomes that allowed them to come in. However, they were very weary of trespassers and told them that they can stay within the mountain, but that they would have to sleep near the entrance of the river, like where the water flows. And they said, hey, like, we kind of don't love outsiders. We're cool if you guys stay here, but please stay far away from our little community that we have here within the mountain. And so the party decided to do that, as one of the deep gnomes proceeded to talk with the little gem dude. And as the party was chilling and just kind of like relaxing, they heard footsteps making their way toward them. And then just a little side note that there was like an illusion, kind of like blocking view of the entryway into the mountain entrance, the mountain mouse, if you will, where the deep gnomes are. Uh, and this person who is under general, there's it says ranger guy, met at the deep gnome cave, was accompanied by two wolves of some sort. And as the wolves, being keen with their senses of smell and perception, were able to hear the party on the other side of the magical illusion. The party tried to do a little bit of a retreat. However, as they were backing away, two giant spiders appeared from the entry into the deep known cave, kind of blocking and pincering the party from both sides. Here, the party decided that it was best to fight their way out of it and fought the spiders and tried to do a little bit of an escape away from the ranger guy. However, the ranger guy kind of caught them, or caught one of the members down by surprise and shot at him. And then, the wolves started like howling as they found Darvanshel inside the cave, among Jonas as well. And here the party, basically was like, hey, like, we're not sure what you're doing, ranger guy, who hasn't really said his name, but like, there's some spiders over there and you don't seem intently harmful perhaps. And so the ranger guy kind of helped them finish off the giant spiders. However, as the party continued talking with him, they became a little bit weary, given that he said, I finally found what I'm looking for. They're here, in like quotations, they're here, as he was like looking at some of the tracks of perhaps a group of people that he's looking for. And the party's kind of weary a little bit of him. And now they're wanting to they're questioning him a little bit. And this is essentially where we left off. So I'm sorry if it was a little bit long-winded for that. Just really wanted to paint a picture to everybody of like what is currently going on, since the party's not quite yet at Hellrim, but it seems like the next like decision slash thing that happens might affect the party's way as they make their way toward Hellrim. I do have jockey music playing, by the way, just to give like a little bit of a vibe. If it's too loud, you could always turn jockey down if you just like right click and it says user volume, and that could lower the volume down. But that is where we will start. As of right now, we only have Darvanshel, but I'm presuming that Dallin slash TB will join soon, and we could probably start from there if you feel comfortable, Darvanshel, just taking the reins a little bit.
Sure. Well,
All right.
it's going to be a simple start. I'm assuming we're still in the cave because we haven't left yet.
I
So,
would say that you are by the entrance of the cave. That is correct. You guys
yeah.
haven't really left yet. He's just this mysterious ranger guy with his two wolves is just standing there menacingly. No, just kidding. Not menacingly, but it's standing there, kind of like talking with the party. Um,
Hmm.
and so yeah.
I want to start off plain and simple with Jonas casting charm on this guy, charm person.
All right. Yes. Okay. Good. Um, and then just as clarification for Ode and Wolf who are here, um, Darvanshel does slash he has access to Jonas's sheet. Jonas was supposed to join today, couldn't make it for something that he had come up. And so he's just gonna be playing a bit of Jonas and his own character, just because he has his character sheet. And Jonas was like, "Hey, if I'm ever not here, feel free to create my character." So just a little bit of background.
Okay.
Um, and then yeah, so you're wanting to charm this ranger guy.
Yeah.
Um, I'm assuming Jonas tries to or uses the spell charm,
Yeah, charm person.
charm person, very well, and I'm gonna roll for charm, which I believe is a, if I recall correctly, it is a
It's
saving
wisdom.
throw, a wisdom saving throw. Okay, very well. I will be rolling for this guy, and then I don't have like a green where I show, so I just kind of roll on my end, and then I let the party know the number. Oops, that is a 19.
19. Okay, that passes.
Okay. So you
Unlucky.
kind of try to charm this person, Jonas. He kind of tries to approach this humanoid, if you will, and kind of trying to be friends with him a little bit. That feeling of charm where you can have a friendly vibe with this person. Unfortunately, it fails, whatever intention Jonas might have had with that.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, you know, if if he's not gonna notice, I'm gonna cast it again.
You're gonna recast
Yeah, he has spell
Charm?
slots. Yeah, I need him. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'll just have him persuade, and I'll be like, he's good at. He's a bard. I never let these guys like, freaking. He never uses his persuasion for some reason. So we'll have him. I'm gonna have Dallin like, Jonas talk to the dude and
Okay.
be like, hey, if you're gonna allude to like turning like these two in for some cash and it'll help him out. So he's gonna like lie to him.
Oh, so Jonas is implying that he wants correct me if I'm wrong, to throw Darvanchel and Dallin in,
Yeah, under the bus,
like
basically, to turn him
under
into
the
the king.
bus.
It'll help him out.
Interesting. All right.
To persuade him to like what you call it, help take these guys down. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna be like, I'm gonna have them both like, my character and Dallin like walk a little outside so they can't hear. Like he's like
The
not
wolves
outside, but
are
like over here.
intently looking at you,
Yeah,
as you guys are kind of like making your way out, attention and ears standing high.
yeah. So it's like it's more private, so they don't feel like, he feels more obligated that he can say this on the side.
And this is Jonas,
This is
playing as
Jonas.
Jonas, you as okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's kind of like perhaps whispering to this guy.
yeah. Like pulling him to the side, like, hey,
Okay, interesting.
I know you got
All
something
right.
planned, but if you're, going to make some cash, you should let me in on it. I'll help you out. Not saying that he's going to outright do it yet. He's trying to like squeeze information out.
Interesting. All right. Yeah. As Jonas says that, the guy's face, who you can't really see, it's behind a mask a little bit. You kind of see the head tilt a little bit. And, this guy's kind of like, huh, I reckon you want to make some cash now, do I?
Yeah. If you're thinking what
Now
I'm
tell me.
thinking. Oh,
Now
good.
tell me, why would you want to throw your friends under the bus like that?
Friends. Oh ho ho. You misjudge me. I'm a man of many faces. And I'm just looking to pass through and make a good amount of cash. Does he
Well,
go ahead?
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Because I wanted to allude to like see if he's gonna talk about the gnomes or if he's gonna talk about us.
Interesting.
Yeah, I want him to
That's
pick one.
okay.
That's why I
So
didn't say
he,
specifically us.
so he's actually gonna respond with, "How much money you want?"
Well, I know you. I picked up on the fact that you've got a bit of a bounty on them already. So, a little cut out of that, depending on how much it is. Tell me how much it is, and we can negotiate a little bit better.
He's a little bit weary, given like like he's kind of looking back at the party of Dallin and Darvancho and looking at you, Jonas, um, and says, "Do you know that you also have a bounty on you? You're worth some money too, I had intended to put all three of you for some cash."
Well, I'm sure you didn't think you'd be able to pull it off alone.
Who said I'm alone? I got my two wolves with me. Rip you to shreds if you try to move. Or act silly.
I'd say better to have a little clean shot here, wouldn't you say? No need to risk anything. After all,
What would I be risking?
your skin, the fact, even though you don't have any. Of
My skin.
course. They're not pushovers. I've seen them. Well, maybe the wizard. He blows over easy.
You're okay. The guy isn't quite convinced. You're gonna have to roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, he's good at that.
Just to see like if this ranger guy would be willing to work with you. And
Yeah.
it's gonna be a DC of 18.
Oh, he rolled a 20. Dirty.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Very well. The guy's, albeit weary of Jonas's intentions, seems to think like, he kind of appears to give it some thought, and then says, "How about this? I get compensation for your two friends, and I won't turn you in. However, I can't guarantee what'll happen to you once you make your way into Hellrim."
Oh ho ho. No worries, my friend. I have my ways.
All right, let's shake a deal on it.
Hmm.
He reaches out his hand, with a glove covering it.
A glove covering it? Does he have like
Both hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Both hands are covered up. He's kind of bundled up, not really showing much skin, if you will.
Gotcha. Sure, you'll shake his hand.
All right. Now, in terms of bounty, there's a combined bounty of 5,000 gold between the three of you. Let's say you actually make it into Hellrim. How much money would you want? If you make it out alive, that is.
Hmm. Well, it'd only be fair to go 70-30 on this. Unless you pull your weight in this fight, of course. I'm willing to go 60-40. I know their ins and outs.
He ponders for a bit, kind of like doing some math on his end. And he says, let's cut it even. Let's say 65-35.
65-35.
Is that 100?
Something like yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm not good at math.
Yeah, like I said, I'll consider it. It wouldn't be bad.
All right.
You take one down, I take one down. Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. Let's do it then.
And so he's gonna run past ahead, basically.
Jonas?
Yeah, Jonas. He's gonna look back at him, and he's gonna be like sort of a on my cue sort of thing.
Interesting. Okay.
And
I'm gonna roll something to see if the guy picks up on it.
Is he?
So,
oh,
just because it wasn't exchanged in words.
Okay.
Yes, the guy does pick up on that sign.
Okay.
And he kind of pulls out stores his bow, his not his bow, stores his crossbow, kind of in the back of his back, of course, and pulls kind of reaches into his pocket and pulling out a short sword. Not a short sword. Actually, yeah, a short sword. About the size, like a foot long or so, like a long blade. And puts something like pops out a bottle. And I'm gonna roll for stealth on his end, assuming that Darvanshel and Dallin are looking away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's effect.
Okay.
They're all in on the plan, so
Well, I can't tell what that is.
Jonas is gonna keep an eye on this guy though. He needs to keep him an eye shot.
Okay. He is able to, um, pulls out like a little bottle and coats his short sword in something. And kind of like you know, he looks at his two wolves. The wolves, start proceeding, walking forward. And he's like behind as well.
Yeah. All right. Um, at this point, we're going to Jonas is gonna come by and he's gonna like give them like a pat on the shoulder, and then he's gonna go like towards the entrance. You know what I mean?
Very
To
well.
like cut him off. Hopefully he's over here. And what he's gonna
Okay.
do is he's gonna cast Phantasmal Force on the this guy.
Phantasmal Force.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So you're
The
gonna cast Phantasmal Force.
yeah.
Um. All right. Very well. And then I'm assuming he has to roll an intelligence save.
Yeah, it's an intelligence save.
Okay.
I mean, I'd say we could effectively like roll combat now because like roll initiative because we're gonna like I tipped us off that we're gonna fight with that tap on the shoulder.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that was communicated to your party,
Yeah, yeah.
and by that, okay. All right. Um. Oops. So, all right. Describe me what Jonas is gonna try to do with Phantasmal Force.
He's just going to construct like this huge minotaur, basically 10-foot tall minotaur that's gonna appear behind him. So he and start to chase and attack this dude.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna roll on my end for that intelligence save. Um. Let's see. I'm doing some rolling. Um. I'm assuming as Jonas is conjuring that, kind of using a little bit of another action. Um. The guy has to roll int save
Yeah.
to realize if it's happening or not. Okay, gotcha,
Well,
gotcha,
no, it's like if it works on him, it works on him. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So I rolled right now, and that is a 17.
Gosh, why is this guy rolling high? Whatever. It
So
didn't work.
this Minotaur illusion,
Oh, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it.
yeah, it
It just doesn't
doesn't
happen.
really work out for you. Um,
This guy.
I mean, I'm assuming that it's a verbal and somatic.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Jonas is, clearly casting something.
Yeah.
The guy, assuming that Jonas was in on something, sees that it didn't work on his companions or whatever, assuming that Dervanchel and Dallin don't really have a reaction.
No, no,
Uh,
no. Like, yeah, yeah.
because he's under the impression that you guys are going to take them out.
Oh,
And, he
100%.
just saw Jonas do a verbal and somatic component and was like movement. And like, Dallin and Dervanchel probably don't really have a reaction. And so he's kind of like, because that was intended for him.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like a little bit confused. But if I recall, the for Phantasmal Force, let's see. You create an illusion, but when checked, the target realizes the phantasm is an illusion, and the spell ends. So, the flashes of a Minotaur kind of appear, I would assume, on his end. Perfect. Hello, Dallin. We're just talking about strategizing a little bit. Or Darvanchel strategizing how to throw this guy off, the ranger guy. And a Phantasmal Force failed. So he's feeling a little bit threatened, he's kind of like, huh.
Wait, are we in combat?
Yes, we're
No, but
almost.
pretty much at this point.
Yeah. I was gonna have you cast Fireball on these guys. Like, literally right now.
What are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. So at this point, I want everybody to roll initiative.
I rolled a 18.
You rolled an 18.
Yes.
Gosh.
I rolled a
Darvanchel or
9.
Jonas.
What?
Me.
Now, hold on. What are you doing, Darvanchel?
Okay, so from last time, I told you that we're gonna knock this guy out, if you remember. And
I don't think Dallin ever agreed to do that. But
well,
okay.
I guess Jonas and Darvanchel are on the same page because I typed it in the in-game decisions.
I think you did.
Yeah, so
Jonas always wants to start fights. Wait, in-game decisions.
oh no, this guy's not safe.
Shoot.
So
Wait, did you? I'm not seeing it.
it's like literally the first one.
It's an in-game decisions.
Yes.
I don't see it.
Second message, but it's fine.
This one.
Yeah.
It'll probably be better to knock this guy out. I don't think that counts as confirmation that that's what we should do.
Well,
that message from Jonas.
He said loot that body. Like, what else could that mean? Let's be real. But anyway, yeah,
Very well.
Jonas rolled a 20. By the way,
I mean, that
A
could
20.
mean that he wants to pit pocket him or something. Like, it doesn't
no. That's one. I know this guy. That's confirmation. Trust.
All right.
All right.
Due to Owlbear, there's not like an extension to the map. I'm just gonna assume that there's like a
Yeah, it just continues.
clearing. Yeah, let's just say like a clearing. The river, flowing in through this way. So there's a body of water here.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Dallin is caught by surprise by Darvanchel and Jonas. So that's a 4 on initiative.
Oh, I rolled for you, but yeah, I guess this works. This is canon. Yeah.
All right.
Oh gosh.
All right.
He tipped us
here's
off.
What's gonna happen. Wolf 1. He. I'm not gonna lie. They all rolled really high.
Okay.
So
I mean, they're
it's gonna
rangers.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. The wolf is going to try to bite Jonas. That is a 15 to hit.
That does hit, actually.
Okay.
I think. Wait, let me check. Hold on. I don't think he has armor on this one. No, that hits.
That hits. Okay. So I'm gonna roll for damage. Oh shit. Okay, that's 14 piercing damage from the wolf.
That's a lot.
The fangs dig deep into Jonas. The wolf, enraged a bit.
Okay.
Based on his owner's command. The ranger goes first. Second, sorry. Not first. And you hear him say something, Darvanchel, and you too, Dallin. Jonas probably would too, but it sounds, like a foreign language. For this case,
we don't
it'll
know.
be Latin.
Oh.
It'll be just Latin, you know. It's like kind of like when you know, the somatic component, you know, just not the somatic, the verbal component. So you hear him say something and pulls out his crossbow instead and is firing at you, Darvanshel.
Okay.
So he's gonna roll. Oh my god. These dice are indeed blessed. That's a 26.
Sure.
Um okay. What is that? I'm just gonna roll that backwards so that it deals less damage.
Okay.
That is an 8. The 8 points of damage. Do you do anything?
I can. I just took damage. What can I
Okay.
do?
And he, you know, the second he has a second attack. That is Jesus Christ. Um, that's a 24 to hit.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll damage.
Damage 6 points of damage.
Okay, that works.
It's whose turn is it?
Archers are
It
really good
is
at hitting people.
Jonas's turn. It's Jonas's turn.
Okay, how big is this stupid slow thing? This little signature spell. Hopefully it's big enough. It's a 40-foot cube. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, that is 40 feet. Yikers. Is this the entrance of the cave? Can we like dip around?
What do you mean dip around?
So say if we wanted to turn the corner. Can we turn the corner here?
That's a good question. Let's just say that the vegetation does like end like here.
Okay. All right. So let me see. Actually, you're just gonna go for it again. Phantasmal Force. It ends right here. Okay.
Yeah.
So and this is water. Like I can jump over this and they won't see me.
Yeah, that's water. There's like a mini river.
Okay. But is
It
there a
does
wall
count
here?
as no, it's just water.
Okay. So the
So
wall's over
there's like
here.
the rest. The let's just say that the vegetation for this like ends like here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just walk that off.
I'll do this and I'll cast actually what we'll do is he's gonna use
So are
his
you
free
gonna
Misty
cast slow?
Step. No, he's gonna
Okay,
cast Phantasmal Force on that guy again.
this guy.
Yeah. He's gonna walk around
Okay,
this guy. I mean this wolf, and he's going to Misty Step
walk
over
around the
here.
wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, Misty Step. There you go.
Yeah. And then that was 2, 3. So he is it's like right here. 15. 15, 15. Actually one yeah. Phantasmal Force on this guy again. Make an int save.
All right. Int save. Let me just change the vibe a little bit since we are in combat. All right. Int save. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm rolling really high. That's an 18.
My gosh. Okay. Sure. That's his turn.
All right. Darvanshel, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna walk up here. I'll do a little shimmy shay.
Shimmy, shimmy, shay, shimmy, sha.
And come down on this dude.
All right.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Okay, okay. Good. 26. Okay. Decent damage. 11. Actually, should I hit this wolf instead? This wolf is kind of scary. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the wolf instead.
The wolf instead.
No, I'm hitting this guy. Yeah. Let's get the
Okay.
big guy out. You can't be punching our dudes. Yeah. So that's 11 damages.
11 points of damage.
Yes.
Heard.
And I don't have a bonus action, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Maybe we should have did
11
this out in the
points of
open.
damage.
Oh wait, I also have that ring. Let me see. That ring would do 2 extra radiant damage because I'm
2
using
extra radiant damage.
what's his name, sword.
Sal's golden sword.
Yeah, Saul's sword.
Very good. All right. 2 extra points of damage.
Yep, and that's my turn.
All right.
Fireball.
It is the
Fireball.
other wolf's turn.
Oh.
He rolled higher than Dallin.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. All right. I'm assuming a 22 hits you.
Me? Yeah, I'd hit me. See.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Which one was that again? Okay. This one. Oh my god. That's 17 points of damage.
That's a lot.
Piercing. The wolf bites you. Hard. Again, these wolves are really rough.
Yeah. Have
Oh
that
god,
wolf.
that sounds like a pun.
Have that wolf take 15 points of cold damage.
15 points of cold damage. Heard.
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn, Dallin.
Fireball. Fireball. Go Nova on these hoes.
So, remind me again how flanking works in D&D. You get advantage on attack rolls, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, it looks like we can flank him if Dallin moves over here. Where's Jonas, by the way? I don't.
He's out here.
He's over here.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna?
How much do I
Oh,
have?
you want to stab him? That's what you want to do. Oof. You
Yeah,
gonna do the thingy?
I'll move in to flank him over here, I think.
Interesting. Very well.
Yep, just like that. And then
You get to roll with advantage. Yes.
right.
This is a very interesting, just like diagonal pattern we have going on right here.
It does
Okay.
cancel out.
Okay, then I'm going to. Is this? Wait a second. Is Soul Rend? Is that an action?
No, it's a
Or
free
is that-
action.
It's a free action.
I'm pretty
okay.
sure.
Yes.
You just pop it and
Or
it'll
it
happen.
does. It will take an up an action though.
Like you have to hit.
It's just
You have to
yes.
hit, yeah. So I'm going to, because I'm right next to him, I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp, which is an attack
Oh.
roll.
You have to. You have
No.
to hit. You have to actually stab him.
It doesn't say that. It says a successful attack. It doesn't say it has to be the attack with the bladed weapon.
It's implied that it has to be a weapon. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I can just stab him.
Because you won't get the +2 to damage or +2 to hit otherwise. For the thing. So I mean,
Actually, the +2 to hit with advantage, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah,
I
and
have
you're
to roll
not
terribly to not hit.
you're not terrible with a dagger, so it's fine.
That's
Just
true.
don't miss.
You have a good shot of hitting this guy with advantage.
Is this 1d4 +2 and then +2 from the pendant?
Yep.
But I also get a, what is it? Actually, that's smart. Yeah, +2 to all attack rolls and damage rolls both.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. All right, let's try it with the dagger then. So that's a hit +5. Okay, cool. But I get advantage.
Correct.
Let's see. Which I'm gonna need because that's not great. That is. What is that? Are you serious? I got an 8 and a 6
Plus
Oh.
2
on the
plus your
dice, so
dex
that's
plus your
8
proficiency.
+ 5 + 2, so 8 + 7.
Oh, that does hit. That does hit.
Yeah.
Oh goodness! I was like, oh my god.
Wow.
I was like,
That
that
would have been
hits.
horrible.
That would have been bad. Like,
With advantage
right.
too, and all of the modifiers. But
all
okay,
right.
so
It hits. Yeah. Tell us
that's
what happens.
1d4 +2 +2, which is okay. So that is 7 damage from that attack.
Oh, all right. 7 damage. Do you do anything else, or is that the end?
And then Dallin will activate the Soul Rend.
All right.
Roll damage.
Please roll damage. Your soul rend. You know your pendant, glows around your neck. You know that like greenish color. You know that has been unleashed before. Roll damage.
Wait. Oh, I could do this.
Gosh, I gotta do better than that. Come on.
At least it
Wait,
heals
this is
you.
not even a d6. That doesn't count. I'm rolling the wrong
Oh.
thing. I have. I only have one right now. Okay. Well, I still got a 1, even when I re-rolled.
Oh.
Was
Oh
it
my gosh.
3d8,
You gotta be
right?
kidding. Okay. That's not great. That's only 8 damage.
8
You got
damage,
damage
for
on the board. Extra 8 damage.
Yeah, it's not. It's something.
All right.
For some reason, I was only rolling 1s and 3s, so I got 1 3 1 3. I don't know what's going on with that.
Gotcha.
Oh gosh. All right. No worries. All right. I'm assuming that will be it for now.
Did you roll your regular dagger damage too, or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And added the +2 and your dex. Okay.
Yeah, that was 7 damage from the dagger.
Hey, that's pretty good damage. 15 damage. That's as
Yeah.
much as a martial.
Yeah. Nice, nice.
And then
All right.
I will. I guess I can use my bonus action to cast Dragon's Breath on the Raven.
I guess you
Which,
could do
wait,
that.
did I
You're a
get a chance to
raven.
Summon the Raven?
No, you
You did
didn't.
not technically.
No.
Actually, no, you did.
Oh
You
my
did.
God.
We did it in between like travel. I remember.
We could assume. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say. I'll
that's
give
what
you
we
the
said
benefit of the
yesterday.
doubt and say that your raven was out. Because I do remember we talked vaguely about your raven being summoned.
Yeah, just minus 10 gold.
Minus 10 gold. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I'll cast Dragon's Breath on the Raven and have
Let's
him
see.
go over to one of the wolves. Probably we'll do one of the
Ah.
wolves.
I know there's a flying thing. There we go.
Let me go back to Owlbear. I can decide which one. Probably the one that's on Darvanshel there.
That would help.
This one?
Yeah. Is that
Like-
this wolf here?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn him.
Yeah.
Or burn this
All
guy.
right.
Yep. That's
You want to
fine.
hit from here?
No.
No, that'll hit you. Okay, my bad.
Will it hit? Wait a sec.
It's a cone. Dragon's Breath is a
It's a-
cone.
It is a cone.
So just make your cone.
I mean, he can angle the cone such that it doesn't hit you, I think.
How much is it? 30 or it's 15, right?
15 feet.
Yeah. So here,
Yeah.
put this wherever you want.
Okay. So that's 3d6.
3d6 for the. Oh,
It's a dex
And
save.
the wolf rolls a what? A dex save. That's what I thought it might
It's-
be.
Yeah, dex save.
That is an 11. Wait. Yes, that is an 11.
Hey, decent.
I
What
think
is
it
the-
hits.
What is the DC, like the DC
Your
for the
DC,
Raven?
it's your DC. Because it's
Oh,
your
okay.
spell. So that passes. 11's pretty low.
Yeah, I think that doesn't.
I don't
clear
think
it.
you're a 12 nth wizard.
Yeah. How do I see what the DC is though?
It's you click on spells
On spells.
and then it should be like 14 or 15 for you.
Oh, I see. Yeah, 14. So that's a fail. So 3d6.
Yeah. Full
Yes.
damage.
Roll damage. You know, your raven kind of comes out, I would assume. And, you know, beak open, mouth open, or whatever, and just a fuming, like, spray of fire comes out aimed at the
Imagine if a
wolf.
Raven does more damage than I did. That'd be funny.
The raven does 24. No, just
I mean, it probably will.
That's 8 damage.
total
bad.
Total, yeah.
8 damage.
That's
Very
average.
well.
Slightly below, but it's average.
Now we can just do fire damage. Now
Yeah.
that works.
All right. Sounds good. Nice, nice. Good stuff, Raven.
Okay. Reset.
It will be the wolf's turn. Yes, it is a reset. And then so he's able to what's their speed again? Okay,
It's
that's
probably
what I thought.
30.
Oh no, it's not 30.
It's not 30.
Nope.
It's 45 just straight up. That's crazy.
Yes. The wolf comes up. Well, it's not a regular wolf. I'll tell you that right
Yeah.
now. The wolf comes up and is gonna try to bite Jonas again. Oh my goodness, that's the 23 to hit.
I mean, that hits.
Let's see. Damage. Let's see. There's one. So it'll be 6 damage, and I need you to roll for Jonas to have a con save.
Okay. Wait, can I do this here? I can't. That is a 4. Oh, a
Oh,
4.
yikes. Okay. As the wolf bites you, something secretes from the wolf's fangs. It's a greenish substance, you know, seeping deep into Jonas's skin.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave it at that for now.
Okay.
It is the ranger's turn. The ranger continues to attack you, Darvanshul. Instead switches over to his blade, you know, kind of drops the...
Yeah.
No, not drops. Yeah, drops it and switches over to his blade. It's going to try to hit you, Darvanshul.
Go for it. Go for it.
What is that? Oh. That's a 19.
That will be blocked when you parry it.
Very well. He will swing again.
Okay.
That is a 20. Unnatural.
That still doesn't hit. With
Very
that.
well.
Wait, what? How does a natural 20 not hit?
It's not natural. It's unnatural.
It's unnatural.
Wait, how do you have like an
Oh,
armor
wait.
class higher than 20?
The parry. With my blockage.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. It actually lasts until the next turn.
That's
Which is
awesome.
pretty ridiculous, honestly. Maybe we
What's
should
the
nerf
spell
that.
called?
Oh wait, hold up. I didn't roll with advantage because you're pinched. My
Well,
bad. Let
the
me see
thing
if this would've
is,
changed
the thing
anything.
is, he's also flanked, so it cancels out.
Oh, that's right. So it just would have been normal.
Yeah.
Very well.
Like I won't get advantage either when I attack.
All right. It is your turn. Whose turn is it after that?
Should be mine.
Jonas. It's
Oh,
Jonas's
Jonas. Oh
turn.
yeah, he rolled really high. All right, so he's gonna cast mirror image. Oh wait, I forgot. He got hit twice, right? You have to do 2 dex saves.
Yes.
I forgot. He has that thing where it
The-
burns people when they hit him.
Hey, what?
Like he has a cape where if you hit him, it'll cause the other person to burn.
Burn. What do I roll for the wolf?
Just a dex save. Just make
Just
2.
one?
2, because he got hit twice,
2.
right? Yeah,
Correct. The first one is a 12.
that makes it.
The second one is a 17.
Okay, they both pass. That's fine.
Oh,
He's gonna
okay.
cast mirror image.
At the start of your turn, you feel the burning sensation of the liquid that was injected into you by the wolf. Take 2 poison damage.
Okay. It's the worse for wear, but he's still up. He's gonna cast mirror image, and he's gonna drink his 1 potion. I think yeah. And that'll be his turn.
Very well. It is your turn, Darvanshel.
Okay, that heals him for 15 for Jonas. -7. Okay. I'm gonna touch my little chesty, and then I'm going to ice is gonna coalesce from the rune on his chest, and it's gonna encase him and protect him. And that will be my thing. And should I drink my potion or should I greed it? I should probably drink it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Very well.
That is... I should have greeted it. Okay. Dang, I rolled a 19. That's crazy. Alright, I'm full. Now it's next turn.
It is the wolf's turn. He is gonna choose to try to continue biting you. The wolf rolled a 25.
That hits.
Very well. Let's see. That is 16 points of damage.
16. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. He takes 15 points of cold damage.
Very well. And it is your turn, Dallin.
This is amazing. It's like almost nothing can hit you, and then if it does, it takes damage.
Oh, my armor broke again. It shattered.
That is. Oh, it's shattered?
Yeah.
So that's it. You can't use it anymore.
Well, it broke, you know, unless I get another one. Actually, I have one more free one, but I don't know if I should use it.
Okay, I didn't realize you were using a consumable for that, because I was like, that is so broken if you can just do that anytime.
Oh, yeah, of course. If it was rechargeable forever, yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. Okay. But
No,
it's a
no.
consumable. I don't remember when you got that, actually.
No, I've always had it.
Always?
Yeah, I always use it every combat. That's how I tank. Otherwise, I'd die even quicker.
But yes.
Well,
it's
okay.
Your turn.
So...
The wolf on the other side of Darvanshel is looking a little weary, you know, a little worn down.
I mean, how does the ranger looking?
He's still looking, you know, like he still, you know, is holding himself up.
Well, I do have. Let me just double check here.
Fireball. Just kidding.
It's fine. He
Actually,
can do
I
it.
could,
He can do
because
it.
I have the sculpt spells.
Yeah, he's an
So
evoker.
I
You
can.
do. You can.
I mean, that actually makes a lot of sense here. So
It
I think I
does.
will be doing that.
Oh. Okay.
As long as
And
these aren't secretly wineries all around us.
No. I'll tell you that right now. It's
well,
not.
I already did cast Fireball once in here, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
that's fine. Oh yeah, you're cleared. We won't blow up.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll use my Sculpt spell ability so that, obviously, well, Jonas is out of range, I think.
Right.
Yeah, it
But
is.
You'll be good.
so it would be you and the Raven don't take damage from the Fireball, but the
Okay.
Wolf and the Ranger do.
Where do you want to put it?
I don't
think
think
just
it
like
matters.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Very well. I will roll for their dex save. Let's start with the ranger. Ooh, that's a 12. And then
Oh.
no. And then the wolf rolls a he got a nat 1.
Oh
So
wow.
All right. 2 failures.
I'm gonna say that because he rolled a nat 1, the wolf gets to take an extra point damage fireball.
Extra point.
Point damage?
Or an extra dice worth of fireball. I believe that's a 2d. No, sorry. A 6? Is it
It's
a 6 or
another
8 for
another
fireball?
1d6.
It's a
And
D6.
he gets to
yeah.
take an extra 1d6.
Awesome. Okay. So I just gotta roll this 9 times now.
Indeed.
I need more dice.
And I can roll for you. That extra 1.
Actually, maybe you should, because my D6 has not been going great today.
Okay, I'll roll 9. So that is 30 damage.
Oh shit. As the fireball comes raining down, the wolf and the ranger disintegrate, into like ashes.
Oh my gosh, they weren't supposed to die.
They are both like beyond dead. They're crisp. They're
Oh
ashes.
my gosh.
Wow.
Well, that sucks.
What were you planning to do with the body? Is that something
To
related to your
question them. But you should have rolled it. That's why you should have rolled it. That's what should have happened.
Yeah, if I had rolled it, they would still be alive.
Oh
you're
my
right.
gosh.
Very
Well,
well.
they're dead.
Your raven gets to move now. But yes, they are gone. That fireball, like, yeah, they're you see the sizzling, the burnt clothes, the entire burntness of like the wolf and the ranger.
Can't even loot them because our stuff's burnt. Oh my gosh.
Now hold on. If they had gold on them, that would be melted, but it wouldn't be burned, right?
That's true, yeah. But just the gold.
And then yeah, the raven. This sculpt spell is actually really useful. I think this is
Oh.
the first time I've used it.
Second time.
Second time. Okay.
The
Feeling
other
better
spider.
about this. Then the raven is gonna go over to the other wolf, except it's probably gonna be confused when it sees all of these Jonases around.
Yep.
Which one is the real one? I don't know. Can he position the cone? I think he can position it so the wolf gets.
Like that.
Yeah, there we go. And so that is Dragon's Breath. So it's a dex save, and then the damage is a 3d6. So if you want to do that one too, you can.
Yes, I'm
Fine.
gonna roll dex save. That's a 17 for the wolf dex save.
So it made the save, so it's going to be half as much
Yeah.
damage.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. 3d6?
Yeah.
6 damage, so 3 damage.
3?
3. I rolled low.
3? 3 damage?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh
Well-
God! All right.
So you rolled 2s?
I rolled a 3, a 2, and a 1, so he took 3 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is like
Well.
my kind of roll.
Yeah.
Very well. All right. It is back to this wolf's turn.
Good luck.
Yes. He can't do a whole lot, so he's gonna try to bite Jonas once again. I don't think that would have hit either way, but that's a 13 to hit.
That hits him.
Oh.
But he has to roll I think 1d6 to see if he hits a mirror image.
Oh, right, the wolf.
Yeah.
Me or the wolf?
The wolf. Oh wait.
Wolf.
Each time
Sorry, the wolf or Jonas? My bad.
roll d6. Oh no, I think I roll it.
Okay. Roll the 1d6.
That's a 6. So it hit the duplicate.
Very well.
Yeah, you hit that one.
It
Okay.
is Jonas's turn. At the start of your turn, you feel the burning sensation still of the poison.
Yeah.
Take 5 points of poison damage,
Ouchie. Okay.
and it is your turn.
Okay. He's gonna, in Jonas fashion, circle around this way a little. They're not gonna know, but he's right here now. But
Very well.
and he's gonna take his rapier out and stab this dude. I
The
know he.
wolf?
Yes, this wolf. He's gonna stab
Very
the.
well. Roll to hit.
It's no. That is a 11. No. It's a 13.
Hello?
It's a 13.
A 13.
Wait, no.
A third. Oh,
11.
an 11.
Sorry.
Okay, an 11 does not hit.
Yeah. Oh, he misses. Okay. We're good. On to the next.
All right. On to the next, and then it's you, Darvanchel.
All right. Time to run my butt over there. Sprint. Actually, I'll be right here and just shoot him. Take my nasty,
The poor wolf.
dusty, rusty freaking thing. I mean, you could say we default kill this thing if you want.
I will say
Yeah.
it will be default killed just
Yeah.
for the sake of time.
Yeah.
So the wolf will fall in battle. You know, we're just gonna assume that it falls. And at the start of Jonas's turn, once again, feels a lingering sensation of the pain of the poison, but it subdues. You know, he takes 1 extra point of poison damage.
Okay. He took 15 points of damage that turn. That's good. He's up. He's good. We
Very
need to
well.
rest. We're so tired.
And then let me switch the vibe.
Okay.
Looking around for those melted gold pieces.
Yeah, we're looting this guy because he freaking is. He wasn't supposed to die.
Very well.
I didn't think he'd get exploded.
I mean, that typically happens when you have a fireball coming raining from the sky.
We should have fireballed
Very
him in
well.
the beginning of combat.
Also, hello, Perwer.
Wow. Hello.
All right. The battle subdues. The danger is gone. You know, you guys were not expecting this visitor, of you will call him that. His body and his poor wolf burned to, crisp. You are managed to loot. He did have 25 gold pieces in his pocket.
Nice.
That you guys are able to retrieve from like the burned material. His blade and his why am I blinking? Crossbow burned beyond probably repair, are a bit unusable, but could potentially be sold for some gold.
Maybe the
If you guys
sword.
would like to loot that.
I guess so. I don't even know if I have space.
The wolves don't really provide you much. They don't really have anything on them.
Darn, I didn't even get to investigate what this guy looks like. Does his thing come down like this? Or he's ash, right? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he's his like whatever flesh or thing he had on him is just burnt. Like
Uh,
a point blank fireball, just really like, you know, not much is being saved
I guess so.
appearance wise.
Well, I guess we can rest.
Is Darvanchel gonna approach Dallin about this in game? You're like, why did you?
No.
slaughter him to a crisp?
He's just like, oh, that's disappointing. I thought he'd be tougher than that. As we loot him, I walk over and we're just like, check his pockets. Maybe he's still alive.
He's dead. But
Yeah.
You're talking as you point to a pile of ash. Maybe
Yep.
he's still alive.
But yes, just because I wasn't expecting, partially expecting a fight to occur. I'm gonna say that you guys are gonna short rest, or was it a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest, because that was the
Wanted a
goal.
long rest.
He interrupted our long rest.
Very well. As you guys long rest, and just to speed up some things that I have on my end, you hear as soon as you guys long rest and hear like, or after replenishing after a hearty fight, two things happen. One, the little gem guy comes out of the entrance that you guys had met before, and just kind of like gives you a thumbs up, and then says, "See you later."
Okay.
And then he just kind of like starts walking away, totally oblivious to like what might have happened at the front.
The scorch marks on both grounds. He doesn't
With
know.
that said, the two, or let's just say that Brackus,
Dead
the
wolf.
deep gnome, comes up and says, "By the gods, what happened here?"
Well, seems like you guys were tracked down. And this guy was gonna loot you for your gold, apparently.
Oh, tarnation. I thought we had it pretty hidden. I'm surprised that he was able to. And then he's like pauses. And then I'm gonna have him roll for something real quick. Oh, no, he doesn't piece one and one together. Oh, well. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
But I assume you guys took care of it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
right there.
I mean, if it weren't for us, you would have had a real problem on your hands here.
He kind of pauses a bit and says, wait right here. Comes back and, he has like some gold with him. Says, for your troubles. He's gonna hand you guys 100 gold pieces.
Each?
No, for the entire
Okay,
party.
yeah. Like, whoa. Okay.
This is the
So-
least I can do to support you for stopping that guy that was tracking us.
Oh.
So how is that? How much is that per person? And also the 25 has to be split, I think.
Yeah, I will be.
So you have Jonas, Darvanchel, Pereira, and you, so it would be 25 each.
Yeah.
So plus 25 for you all.
We'll have the hunters gold be in the community bank.
Community bank is fair.
It's too hard to split right now.
And he will also throw in a bottle of the hard liquor that he had given you guys before. It says,
The
"This could
good
go."
stuff.
The good stuff, if you want to get drunk, he gives you that on the house.
Mm. Much
And
appreciated.
thanks you for taking care of this problem, essentially.
Yeah. This will take a bit of the edge off. Thanks.
Yes, of course. Oh wait, of course. Um, is that also your friend over there? He points it toward a direction.
Which direction? Who?
Toward the entrance.
Who is it?
You see a woman who's walking by, blonde hair tied in pigtails, and, wearing like a white dress, starry eyes. To some,
Sorry.
you guys might know her.
Oh my, why is she here? Her?
Yes, I
Oh,
will add a picture under general.
late champion. Hello.
And then, her eyes kind of widen a little bit. And she says, huh, I didn't think that I would run into all of you here.
Hmm.
You must accompany me, please. My friend Tasali. She's in need of help.
No, that's why we're here. I thought you'd be in the stars, though. It's strange to
I
see you in the
was.
cave.
However, it's been a couple of weeks and she sent me a letter right before everything happened. I
Oh,
came down after spending some time in Salik. Being back home was nice. And now I'm here back to save a friend.
Would Dallin know who this is?
You do know who this is. She is the smartest person in the class at the time when you attended Salik and learned the School of Magic, if you will.
the champion of Hellrim. The defeater of a paladin.
She did defeat a paladin, also Vengeance Paladin, mind you.
Yeah.
But yes, you do recognize her. You remember that she was an elf girl who attended the school that you also learned a little bit of your magic from. You remember that she was extremely gifted, excelled all in her courses, and was always top one in terms of classes. She exceeded and even did better than the professors at the time when she was there.
Well, it has certainly been a while.
Oh, you seem familiar. She's gonna let me roll something real quick. Where'd my D20 go? Oh, there it is. He's like, I remember your name. Dallin, was it?
That's right.
I don't remember much of you in class, but I remember seeing you.
Yeah, well, I certainly remember you.
Well, I'm glad that we can all be reunited back here. Please, we must hurry, if you're all okay with that.
He gets up, Darvanshel, and does a little arm stretchy stretch. We're good to go.
Very well. And for the sake of saking, I'm gonna just super quickly RP some stuff out. You guys are able to make your way to the front of Hellrim. I'm gonna assume that you guys are all able to be disguised. I'm just gonna RP that really quickly. You guys are disguised. She uses some magic to change the appearance of everybody. When she comes to the front of the gates, the guards ask, like, we are not letting anyone in or out. She shows them a special letter and signage that she got from Tasali. and they let you guys through. She says that you guys are accompanying her. And I'm gonna roll something real quick. She rolled very high on persuasion. Her beauty and etherealness, the guys are gooning over her.
Okay.
Just like, let her right in with all of you guys as her. She says they are my helpers. And you guys are all like disguised as different things. You guys make your way to the tavern, which is where the meeting place is to be held. And as you guys are walking in, and I'm just gonna ask a really quick question. Ode, would your character be there? We're talking with Sasali.
Just poke him.
I don't know. You unmuted yourself, but I don't know if you're speaking.
Yeah, they would be.
All right. Tasali's talking with this not quite human, appearance. Would you mind describing, Ode, what your character looks like?
So they're standing or sitting at the tavern.
They're sitting at the tavern. It seems like you two, between Tasali, a dragonborn that you would know, who has helped forge some of like the pieces and knows you and perhaps other acquaintances of yours. You guys are currently conversing. This is somebody, Tasali, that you can talk to like confidently. She's somebody that's helped you out, as well as your acquaintances before with any metal or like equipment stuff before.
I got you. The cloak they have pretty much obscures most of their body. But you can see up under the hood, it's like ice blue eyes, peering out between two slits and what appears to be a dark blue metal face mask. And whenever they speak, you see their neck light up with a similar lighting as their eyes. And yeah, sorry.
Oh.
You know, Tasali's speaking with you. She's currently talking about forging and making some of the pieces of equipment that she has into a more advanced version of it. And or was, and she kind of turns her head to the party that comes in. The tavern door shut behind them. Appearance kind of dropping. That uh costume, that you will, if that they were wearing, drops, and she kind of turns over to the party and says, by the gods, I didn't think that I'd run into all of you again.
Well, we said we'd be back.
Things have been rough around here.
I can imagine.
Working under secrecy. The king has gone mad.
Do tell.
We have all been stuck here, unable to do anything, saying that he plans on growing his army, involving all of us, and that we will help him take over Eionus. Foolish. I'm sick of it. If you feel like the scales like in her skin kind of glow a little bit with anger.
Oops. Understandable. He's quite the foolhardy king, isn't he?
Unfortunately. However, now that you are all back, it wouldn't be hard to say that perhaps we could put a stop to all of his plans, one way or another.
Indeed. We did not come back empty-handed. Not just stronger, but we have a key.
Ah. An advantage.
One could say yes. We'll see how it plays out, though.
As you guys are saying this, I want to say something else. Let's see. As you guys are kind of like conversing, and talking, you see like something crashed through the window in the tavern. It is a frog, like standing on legs, kind of like sharp teeth, funky looking dude, and somebody's following right after him.
Mm.
As the frog crashes in, everybody kind of startled a little bit. Another person appears from like the window that's crashed a little bit. And then Wolf, would you want to introduce what your character looks like?
Yeah, sure. So after the frog kind of crashes through the window, like crazily, you see this guy just like step through the window, super calm. He has this black tank top on, and these baggy black pants that get tucked into some black combat boots, and then wrapped around his waist is this dark green trench coat. Um, and he has like this short to medium blonde hair and green eyes, and he has this huge longsword hung over his shoulder as he walks through the window, and he has this super arrogant smile on his face. He's kind of covered in sweat, a little bit of blood on him, and on his right arm from his shoulder down to his elbow is a black snake tattoo that's just wrapped around his entire bicep.
Mm.
Well, this creature that you were hunting, it's at a standstill, if you will, nowhere to run. Seems like you were chasing it. Is there anything that you're planning to do now that it's a bit cornered and exhausted?
I'm just gonna walk up to it slowly, and as it like starts to get up, I'm gonna do one of those like pump fake run things towards it, where I just like stomp in one direction towards it and make him kind of like scurry off into another direction, and I'm just gonna stop him from going that way.
You kind of hear like an estranged form of a ribbit come out of the frog's mouth, and like everybody just looking at you as this is happening. Some in interest and some in kind of like what the heck, and
Hmm.
the frog is trying to hop slash run away. Bigger than a normal frog, by the way. It stands at about like 2 feet or so. And it's trying to run away, but it's lost. It's looking around, doesn't really know where to go.
Alright, with that, Aaron's just going to kind of chuckle a little bit. He's like, "All right, enough of this," and he's just going to kind of toss his sword up and grab it backhanded and just throw the sword, blade side first, straight at the frog's face.
It's just like the frog just like pinned against like the wooden floorboard is just like impaled, and it's like Tasali just looks over at you and says, "What the hell's going on?"
Sorry. Didn't mean to intrude. He's gonna just walk up to the bar without grabbing his sword, and he's gonna grab a random guy's mug of ale and just down the entire thing, put it back down, and
Hey,
then
that
put
was
his
fine.
he's gonna put his hand back out and then summon Bloodletter back to his hand and then sheath it. It's like, sorry. I'll get your next round, buddy.
Oh. This is all happening, and Tasali just kind of looks at you and then looks back at the grayish companion and says, "This might be a little bit of a motley crew, but we could make it work. She puts her hand on your shoulder and says, "Are you a soldier?"
It depends on who's asking.
"I think I've seen you around before. Perhaps you were in the tournament, yes?"
Yeah, I did pretty well in it. I did a couple fights.
She kind of looks back at all of the party and says, "Everyone, follow me, including you." And she points at your character, Wolf.
All right. Cool.
The barkeeper, kind of invites you guys behind like a hidden wall almost. And there's booze there, and he does bring up, free beer on the house for everyone. And
hold on a sec. Sorry to
yes,
interrupt.
go
This
ahead.
is happening kind of fast. Who was that who just said that?
Tasali, the one the dragon girl, the dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a good point. You would not know her. However, I'm assuming the party would have probably filled you in a little bit on Tasali. Just a little bit of background. Tasali was the former champion of Helrim who participated in this year's tournament again. Unfortunately, lost. However, she is a very strong and capable paladin, known to have resided here with her father and her ancestors from like many years ago, being the original people, like natives, if you will, that used to live here, dragons, and she is opposed to the king. She hates his guts and seeks to have justice. Her moral compass, just kind of like promoting her. She had helped the party before, and is a resident of Helrim.
Okay, remind me again how the tournament works.
The tournament had worked where once a year, the strongest warriors of like Eionus or whoever wants to try to prove themselves worthy all come and participate in this tournament to prove themselves that they are like the strongest of the land, essentially. It was broken down in brackets where the party participated and made advancements until Flora, who is the girl, the elf girl with the pigtails, won. So she won this year's tournament.
That particular bracket, you mean? How many brackets are there?
Oh no, she won the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yes.
It was a finale. They fought each other in the finals. Jonas was in it. Libby was in it too.
Win a close combat tournament, though.
It's very. I'll tell you about it. It was very stacked in her favor. The environment was
stacked
really
in her favor. Like, we were all surprised. We literally played this fight twice because we were like, did she actually win? We played it again and we were like, no, yeah, she's the champion.
Interesting. Okay.
So, believe it or not, a petite astro elf girl won the entire thing.
So, and then who's the Dragonborn is someone that the party...
She's the ex-champ.
Masali.
Probably like
is under characters.
The 7-time champion or something. I wonder how many.
She was champion for many years.
Could you bump that post? Because otherwise I might have trouble finding it.
It's like all the way at the top.
It is pretty close to the top. Holy moly.
Yeah.
If you find it tabaxi, just like scroll up a little. Or urine.
Yeah.
Just keep going up.
Do you want me to send you the picture or her bio?
I'll just forward it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Let's see. Ballot.
Oh, is it... Okay, cool.
Yes. She calls all of you to kind of like meet with her in the back. She sees something in each of you. Perhaps a spark in your eyes, perhaps former allegiance and trustworthiness. But you're all, kind of now sitting in the back of the tavern, hidden away from the main area. And, she kind of says, I think some introductions are in order, as Most of us don't know each other formally, and your party has gotten smaller and bigger, Darvancho.
I suppose so. Hmm. Let me
And
think.
this is me just opening it up to everyone where like everybody could introduce themselves.
Hmm.
So, are you gonna pay me or anything, or am I just back here for my good looks? And he's gonna put his trench coat back on.
Ah, yes, we will get to that.
Hmm.
Which ale have we been served? It's very important detail.
Interesting.
I would also
All
like to know
right.
that.
So you guys were offered, let's just say, you were offered a bitter apple ale that is famous around here. It has that apple like crispiness taste, but it also comes with a little bit of bitterness. So it hits you with that like bitterness at the beginning, but the mellowness of the apple crispness and like the sweetness just finishes it off nicely with that hint at the end of it.
It seems very fitting for this place.
Right. My name is Tasali. For those of you that do not know, previous champion of Hellring. I have worked and served this area for many years, always following orders and trying to uphold what I thought was righteous. As many of you here know, the king has decided to do martial law. We are unable to leave or to. Nobody can come in or out. It is most unfortunate because, as most of you know, the king has been riling up his army. He wants to take over Eionus. Me, I have been in the shadows, not saying much, following his directions. However, I am over it. I cannot fathom to be here anymore. And I have decided to build up a party against him. We need to free the people that he is suppressing as well. I do not plan on doing this by myself, and I will be sure to reward each of you.
What kind of reward are we talking about here?
For now, I can provide gold. However, if we are able to take down the king, then perhaps we might be able to relish in some of his belongings.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, I'm Aaron. Friends call me Aaron. I should lean in and shake their hand.
Nice.
Taking over Ionis seems to be the trendy thing to do nowadays.
Hmm. Well, I suppose so. His ancestors like this sort of thing.
And then will you guys introduce yourselves as well, just as like a, you know.
Yeah. First and foremost, Darvancho is going to be studying the cloaked figure with the glowing speak, wondering how his how light. He's gonna say, how do you produce sound out of light, sir?
My character ends up just pulling the hood back, revealing that he's Warforged. Kind of just
Hmm.
looking at him and said, "It's I've pretty much always just been this way."
Hmm. I see. Very interesting. He's gonna take out his book and sketch something. Write something down. Hmm. Well, you may have heard, but I am Darvanchel. Perhaps you've heard of me. Perhaps you haven't, but you will in the near future. Especially since it seems we'll be working with each other.
He
Yeah.
nods in approval. Seems to be that way.
You are an automaton?
I am.
You see Dallin's interest is perked up right away.
Hmm.
Who built you?
To be honest with you, I can't quite say. I originally just woke up in a river with some merchants, and I more or less have been traveling around since then. I found my way here. Sorry, blanked entirely. I entered in the lower brackets of the fights, but now more or less I'm trying to figure out what's going on with me.
Interesting.
Seems to be a completely different make and design from Catherine.
I've heard the name, but I've never met Catherine.
Very interesting. And you,
Alan just trying to study you. And he scribbles some notes down in his book.
yeah, and you're not just a blacksmith or of sorts.
I dabble. More or less, I was before I entered the brackets. I ended up helping most of the fighters and other people losing limbs, try and gain back most of them. Sorry,
Oh.
cat. Ooh, my bad. But worked more as you would call a medic, I would assume, or some form of person that works with medicine, helping those that get damaged in the fights.
Oh, that makes good sense. You'll be quite useful here. No worries on fighting on the front lines if we have you to patch us up.
He kind of tilts his head some, so you guys are prone to getting hit.
He thinks about it, and then he looks back to Dallin. What do you think?
Well, his speech seems significantly less inhibited than Catherine's. It's a completely different design, I would say.
Well, I'd say so. You know, as a warrior who chases glory would be, I imagine. Yeah, he actually thinks of that deep in thought, like not really looking at you, but like out the window.
I got you.
Yeah.
He nods at you. Either way, as long as we're allied, I have your back.
No. Much
Oh, you'd like
appreciated.
to ally with us?
Well, it seems as though we're going to be working together for the foreseeable future, so it's better to have good ties with each other.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Okay. Well,
And how long have you been in Helrim?
I will say just real quick, for Scaff and Aaron, you guys have been kind of locked here a little bit, unable to return or venture out from wherever you guys wanted to for the last 2 weeks. So whatever your character has been doing here has been, at least action-wise, to leave the city has been a little bit restricted. So you guys are able to say like whatever you character would think would be doing here.
Okay.
Roughly, I've been here maybe 70 years. I kind of lost track some.
Gotcha. That's quite a long time. We missed you last tournament. Interesting.
I've been in the tournaments for quite a while.
Ah, makes sense.
I think someone of your construction could do quite well.
Me and my partner did fairly well when we were participating in the tournaments, but since then I haven't really been in much combat, more or less just tinkering with myself and other things.
A medic of sorts.
You could say.
Quite the artisan, I'd say. You're able to fashion limbs for all sorts of races who pass through here. Very interesting. And Arancho's now gonna turn to Aaron. He's gonna be like, "And you, Snake, are you not a part of the league?"
Aaron at this point is like, if there are any chairs in this back room, are there chairs here?
Yes, there are. Let me actually grab a picture real quick. Sorry, visuals are so important. One
you're
sec.
good.
I was so engrossed. I was really listening to like what everyone was saying, and I was like, "Oh, nice." But I was
Yeah.
like, "Wait, give me one sec."
Yeah, he's he immediately, as soon as he walked into this room, he sat down in a chair, kicked his legs up, and is kind of like leaning back in the chair with his arms behind his head, and his eyes were shut as you guys were talking. Huh?
Yes, Snake.
What?
You.
Me?
Yes. Are you a part of the league?
I don't know what that is.
Oh. Well, that's a little bit of extra work, I suppose. Unfortunate. You look the part. A bit surprising.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I have a question for the pin on the for the league. What does the insignia look like?
Yes, that is a really good question. I will pull that up right now. 1 second.
I'm not gonna show it off yet. I'm just curious.
Is everyone okay if I add this under general?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll pop it in to Owlbear as we go.
Let's see, hold on.
Ugh. Let's put it
All right, I
here.
believe I was able to add it.
Yep. We're good. We're good.
Dallin is just walking around the automaton. He taps you a couple of times with his staff.
It's so
Sounds like.
rude.
Oh my god!
You don't mind me asking, how tall is your character?
Mine or Dallin?
Down, whoever's poking me. I apologize.
I mean, he's pretty average height for an elf, I would say.
For now, okay. Well,
What's
I kinda-
average?
Like 5 foot, 6 foot? What are you thinking?
5'8", 5'7", something like that.
Oh, that is average. That was very average.
Actually, I kind of like lift my arm and look at you some, just a little bit confused on what you're doing.
Ah. He just continues doing the tapping.
You're just poking him and everyone's just like watching. Like,
This
I
is
mean,
goofy.
Does it make like a metallic noise, or is it more of
Yeah. Yeah, so the up under the cloak, it's blued steel plate, and that overlaps like cable and root up under the actual like intricate parts of the warforged. I don't really know the name, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
So you hear this clank, clank, and then he starts scribbling something in his notebook.
I wonder if Flora's gonna reprimand him or remember something.
She is. She is. As she sees you do this,
Not
she
again.
like stands up and she says, "Hey, that's not very nice. Ugh, such an elf thing to do."
Well, I've always had an interest in automata. You of all people would know that.
I didn't know you that well.
Well, that's unfortunate because I definitely remember you.
She is the champion of Hellrim. I'm sure if you didn't know her, you'd know her now. Seeing as you guys are from the same place.
As this is kind of, this interaction is kind of happening, just wanted to say real quick, Pairware, and if you don't want to, that's okay, but would your character introduce themselves?
Unlucky. I was just about to... I just started typing to Pairware.
Gotcha. They might be AFK right now, so just
Oh, okay.
forego my message or my comment. There we
Oh,
go.
yes.
But continue.
Of course, this is Pairware here. She is a... What is she actually? She hunts things. She killed a succubus. I don't know too much. But she's an elf. She's a how do I describe her?
The group of elves continues.
Yeah. She has white hair with that carries also a great sword with some leather armor. She looks similar to actually if you look at her picture. You can kind of see her sprite and owlbear, but I'll try to put a bigger picture for you. But black and white clothing with some tufts of fur here and there, I think. Red eyes. And yeah. This is Pairware. And I guess should I introduce Jonas or should just skip it?
You could introduce what Jonas looks like. I think that would be helpful for everybody to know.
You'll know that we have a bard just for the future. He's black hair, high elf, darker skin, green eyes. He's the bard, you know, typical bard. He'd be hanging around, probably chatting with Flora. And I guess I haven't introduced my character if you want some visuals, unless you can see the token. But
Fair.
my character, Darvanshel, is an Eladrin, a spring Eladrin. He has like green skin with green hair and has like twigs and like leaves kind of coming out of his like hair, with also having like green armor. He has a satchel where he keeps his book and carries a longsword. He's yeah. And he has a helmet on. And the picture was hard to like get one, but I might just roll with it because it looks like a circlet and it looks kind of cool. So yeah, he's all greened out. He's like 6'2", and so he's kind of big, but not really wide because he's still an elf. Yeah, I'd say he looks pretty strange, but you know we all look pretty strange in here. I'm curious about Aaron. What like features are showing besides the thing? Like, what race would he be? How tall is he?
He is human presenting, and he's about 6 foot to 6'1", depending on the day.
Okay, depending on the day. Interesting. If he had a
If he's
good
wearing bigger boots, then he'd be 6'1". But if he's wearing like smaller shoes, then he'd be 6 foot.
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he likes to tell everyone he's 6'1".
hey, that's understandable. Huh, good to know. Well, Darvanshel's gonna put his hands on the table. I do have the key to this kingdom, but it requires us to get into contact with the League. Hopefully, still.
Huh? You have made contact with the League, says Tasali.
Yes, we had a little bit of a deal. So, we can make this a little bit easier on ourselves instead of fighting the League. But we have to talk to them first. Otherwise, it'll be much harder than it needs to be. Any way we can come into contact with them?
Tasali kind of ponders for a bit. And she says, you know, the king is kind of keeping a close eye on me. Even meeting here now under these circumstances are a little bit difficult. Sorry if I ruined the immersion for anyone. Doing her voice is a little bit hoarse on my throat, but
You're all good.
she says that she wouldn't want to put you guys in even more danger. She thinks that she could potentially have Stella meet the party if that would be fitting. If that would be what Darvanshel and your party would want.
Oh, yeah. If you have a way to find her quite easily, that would be the best. No need to risk anything, but I was hoping you'd be one of the king's advisors or at least trusted.
She says, unfortunately not. The king suspects that I am wanting to befall like him. However, I will say that aside from potentially me being able to go up to her, that Tasali has also spotted her. Why am I forgetting her name? Oh my gosh. She has also spotted Stella outside of the city from time to time. And assuming that you guys came in with a disguise, it shouldn't be too difficult to probably have the same disguise, although I wouldn't want to have you guys leave and then try to come back in again. Is there any way anybody could send her a letter or perchance communicate with her?
Who would look to Jonas basically here? Magic Man, do you know anything? He would probably shrug his head and say something snarky, but seems to be not.
Tasali will also add, every now and then during the nighttime, Stella will sit outside the King Lordic's castle and sit outside staring at the moon from time to time. I've been wanting to speak and go up to her, but I don't have that the ability to be able to go because King Lordic is watching me. Not sure if there's any way or ideas that come to mind to making contact with her if that is what you guys desire.
Well, if they think if it would be of risk to you, there's no need for you to go out. We have some people here who seem to be at least tied to the place. They're not under scrutiny. And he's looking to the two people who he hasn't seen before.
That's correct. You guys are not tied under scrutiny.
He's going to Devanto's going to open his book, and in there you're going to see a sketch of a what did she wear? Can you describe her again?
Yes, I can. So Stella is a woman that has white hair that is as long that reaches to like the lower part of her back. She is wearing plated pads on her shoulders, as well as a white bolster top, if you will, with a more a skin tight black, not quite corset, but tight enough that it looks like a corset. Around her waist is a few belts with a kind of a half skirt, where she has half a skirt in the back and an open area in the front. Very amazing, character protection when you're an assassin.
Okay.
And about knee high boots that are plated in metal, if you will. She carries she has golden eyes and speaks kind of monotonous, finds things to be very boring and redundant in life, and carries two blades with her, one on her back and one always at her hand. It gleams with an emerald color at the edge of the blade, ensuing that it is infused with some kind of substance.
You said you're showing a drawing of this person?
Yeah, in my book.
Would I recognize this person at all?
Roll me intelligence roll. Just flat intelligence, or add your modifier for intelligence. Or is it just a flat D20?
It's just intelligence. If he's trying to remember, unless she's historical.
Just roll me a flat D20. The DC for that will be a 10.
Yeah. Okay. If she's famous or something. Oh.
Nah. I did not. I got
Unlucky.
7.
Maybe we'll remember her when we see her.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, for your character, by any chance would they recall?
Go ahead.
For yours, because you've been around for a little bit longer, I'm gonna lower it. Your DC is gonna be an 8.
Do we add the intelligence modifier?
Yeah.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh yeah. You
Oh, dang.
Alright.
Okay. Perfect. You do remember seeing her around. She hasn't made like a lot of public appearances. You typically won't catch her, is what you're able to recall, just walking the streets willy-nilly. You have seen her a lot by the side of King Lordic. However, like Tasali mentioned, there has been times where she's out doing her own thing. Typically not within the city, but you have seen her every now and then at the training grounds, the Tarakan Fortress, where the tournament is held, practicing blade work, which is an additional area that you guys could perchance catch her at, as well as visiting the sanctuary from time to time.
Relay all of that.
There you go.
Yeah, what he said, what the robot said.
Man. Well, we should first step of the plan is getting in contact with her, having her meet with us. She might even help us if we can sweeten the deal enough, but she shouldn't interfere once we meet up. Just make sure you don't get yourself stabbed by her. It hurts.
Only if you don't like it.
Sure. I don't think Kokushibo enjoyed it, but he was unconscious, so
I mean, sounds pretty weak to me.
Damn.
We were weaker back then, indeed. He's probably taking care of his orphans. He said he wanted to open up an orphanage, which is fine. Just rub it into the wound.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't want to break the conversation, but earlier I'm pretty sure Robot Guy said he plays with himself in his downtime. I don't know if anyone else caught
that
that.
a secret.
Oh.
You didn't need to. You didn't need to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't just hear another clank clank.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is that what it sounds like normally?
There's a joke to be made, but I'm not going to make it.
All right. Well,
You
Tasali.
guys are kind of discussing. Yeah, I was about to say Tasali's like, how can I help you succeed if you are to make contact with her?
Simply put, we just need to be able to talk. She'll understand. We had prior arrangements before this. Once she sees that we're who we are, she'll, take a sidestep, hopefully even help us out. I don't know, but...
Can you guarantee that she will help us out?
Probably. She seemed pretty truthful, as in, when she beat us up the first time, she didn't have to tell us what she said. When she said, bring this back and I will either help you out or, I don't care about the king, sort of thing. She seemed quite truthful.
Very well. If you trust her as much as you think you do, then I will trust that she will be able to aid us when the time comes.
Indeed. Or at the very least, stay out of our way so we don't have to fight her.
In terms of plans, what are you all thinking?
How does one subjugate a town normally? Or actually, liberate, not subjugate. Usually by taking the king's head. But I'd ask, where are his forces typically stationed?
His stations are all around, unfortunately. It would have to cost us probably some stealth if we wanted to make our way around the city undetected. There's a lot of foot traffic in terms of guards. over by Upper Elrin, Lordic's castle, and near the town hall. Aside from those areas, lots of the other areas are heavily guarded.
Is it just us? Are the Githyanki and the Tabaxi like taking a step out, or are they simply all in cages?
They're all in cages. She tells you that in Lordic's castle, you could hear the wails of like the people like from underneath. Like she says, I haven't seen them feed them in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, well, I suppose finding them first would be the first step. Where are they headed? I mean, where are they kept in the castle? Do you know?
She says that they are kept deep within underneath the castle's under basement, basically. That there is a giant like cell area, like slash jail, if you will, where King Lordic has been keeping a lot of those Githyanki and Tabaxi in.
Jailbreak. Yeah, I suppose that would be it. And then we simply... I don't know the layout of the castle, but...
She says that she could probably sketch out a general map of what the castle looked like. Also, you and not Dallin, you and Jonas were there when Jonas performed for the king, so you have a vague idea of what the layout of the castle is.
I have a good memory.
There might even be a picture, actually. There is. Lordic's castle was down here, actually.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
I think of everything.
Indeed. Very nice. Okay. Well, I'll need some labels on that eventually, but yeah, I like it.
Yes.
All right. Well, I suppose we could make our way to the Derrican Fortress first as an excuse. Maybe... is it open to the public to visit and train?
Technically, yes, it is.
No checks or anything that we'll have to go through?
You'll probably have to go disguised.
No, of course. But as long as we're
But
disguised...
other than that, she said that she can reserve like a little training section for you guys to go over there if you guys wish.
Yes, we need to find Stella. Hopefully she'll be there tonight. And from there, we need to figure out a way to get into Lordic's castle. Didn't it have... How did we get in there the first time? Did things get lifted?
Formal invitation, and yes, there was magical tiles that got lifted to cross the waterfall.
Let's see. How do we get in there? It has to cross the water. You guys have any idea?
I believe you, Darvanshel, actually were able to... You studied the pattern of the magical tiles on the floor, and that the requirement was that either one person opens like the magical tiles, because there's guards set up by the split falls. I'm just telling you because we had talked about this.
Yeah.
Back when with it. So there's a magician on the other side of the split falls toward the east side that can allow the tiles to spring up, or since you studied the tiles on the floor, you kind of vaguely remember where to step.
Interesting.
You'd have to roll an intelligence check to see if you remember fully how to cross over.
That's a fact.
However, also realizing that like there's a magician, or not a magician, there is a magic user on the other side that will wait for you at that waterfall.
Yeah. I rolled a 6. I
Not
don't remember.
6. Okay, you do not remember.
Yep.
However,
I'll figure it out.
Another way. There's other ways to chance make it to Lordic's castle.
In my short time in this place, would I have ever needed to scout that place out or sneak in or find a way to get through?
That's an interesting question. Would there be any reason why your character want to find a way in or like scout the area, if you will?
Maybe just for a job to get paid to do something in there or crack something that went through there, and I would have to get through it somehow.
Interesting. Okay. How about
Quests.
this? Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Okay, perception. +2 to that.
Yes, add your yeah. You know what?
Not-
Add me both your wisdom and your intelligence modifier.
That's gonna be a 10.
10 total?
10 total. I rolled a 7
All right.
again.
No, you're good. So that, yes, you are able to recall that at one point there you heard that there was a monster in the hidden bay. So it's this giant serpent like creature that's like moves back and forth between the hidden bay area, and that it makes its way from time to time to Lordic's castle. It is very long. It is a very long creature. Perhaps some ideas could transpire there of what could potentially be done with a giant monster that slithers back and forth between Lordic's castle.
I think I have an idea.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So there's this like big. You said it was like a serpent.
Yes,
So
I
big-
could
big-
go into it in more detail if you want.
No, I like it vague. I think that would be more
Alright.
funny. So there's like this big snake thing that I was tracking a little while back, and it goes back and forth to the castle, and where else was it going? I'm sorry.
No, you are
Hidden
okay.
Bay.
So it goes between the hidden bay, sometimes goes between through the Hellrim stream. If anybody's wondering, I'm looking at the Hellrim map.
Yep.
And it just kind of makes its way through the giant waters.
Okay. Yeah, so there's this big serpent thing that goes through the bay and the stream, and it kind of sometimes goes to the castle. What if like it's huge, by the way. What if like we let it eat us and it brought us to the castle, and then we kind of Trojan horse out of it and then do our thing?
Hmm.
Don't those things usually have
Ah.
acids and nasty stuff
Ah.
inside their stomach?
So do we.
Indeed.
Yeah, but it's on the
You know what's
inside
the
of us,
crazy
not on the
part? The sea serpent does no swallow.
Listen. Hey, listen. I mean, it was just a pitch, all right. I'm not, I mean, we could also just like use it to get like ride it. Maybe I don't know. We could try to ride it, but it'll probably thrash us off if we tried to do that.
True. Are you friends with it?
I mean,
No,
No. Oh.
I tried to kill it. It was not.
Oh.
I was not successful, but
I
I'll take
see.
another go at it if you guys want to go try to kill it.
Time and place, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do we know if
Well-
any supply caravans go in and out of the castle?
Oh, fuck.
Say that again?
Oh, do we know if any, since the castle seems to be on its own, do we know if any like supply caravans go in and out of the castle to keep it supplied?
That is indeed a good question. Roll me just flat intelligence. No, roll me history to see if you remember seeing.
History's wisdom, isn't it?
No, it's intent. It's int.
Oh, okay.
Int plus your
DC
proficiency.
is 5. You know, being here 7 years.
Rolled a
you know, you
flat
have a-
17 with the modifier, it would be 21.
Oh,
Oh,
sheesh.
nice. Amazing. So, with the 21, you are definitely able to recall that Lordic's Castle receives shipment every other day from the town hall that is typically filled with like food, weapons that might be needed, and like a caravan that gets passed through the waterfall, the magical tiles light up and whatever, and makes its way to feed Lordic's castle. Lordic's castle being on the other side of Helrim, essentially, where you either need to cross the waterfall, climb the jagged, tall, ragged rocks, or, be on the other side of the mountain. That is one of the ways that they are able to receive shipment, if you will.
I mean, we could try and track down a captain that might have the manifested schedule for that convoy and make our way in that way.
Oh, that's right.
That's a much better idea than trying to hide inside a giant serpent. Let's go with that one.
Well,
I didn't see you trying to come up with any ideas, all right, elf boy?
Who, me? That guy or that guy? I'm pointing
That
at
guy.
Jonas.
Or that
and
guy,
then-
or her.
That guy.
That's not a
It is
guy.
my first time here. I'm new to all of this.
Oh, that is true. Picked him up along the way. Being chased by ice giants. Pretty cool.
How lucky.
Yeah. They're nasty. Let's
Nasty,
see.
cool.
It was your
True.
fault they were chasing us, if you'll recall.
I mean, probably not, but they seem to be pretty grouchy people, like them dwarves. Ugh.
Is your character racist towards dwarves?
I mean, he's an elf, but these dwarves in particular are actually asses. Like, I don't like the
Okay.
dwarves here. But, elves are generally racist against
Yeah.
dwarves. And so are the others.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, actually, it's not entirely true because Dallin most likely would have passed through Helrim on his way to Floating Isles.
Oh, true. You probably would have saw a dwarf and spit on it. Man,
Not the spitter.
at least on its mountain. Well, if only Libby were here. He could talk to the serpent.
What language do serpents speak?
The Libby language, most likely. She is from the ocean after all.
What is the Libby language?
Who the hell is Libby?
Let me roll. Oh, I have a picture actually. You'll see I'm going to pull out my book. It's going to be a picture of an octopus looking Triton riding a giant crab. They're very small.
Wow, that's gross.
And green. Yeah,
Slimy.
the crab has a mouth too, so it's like unnatural looking.
Like a human-looking mouth.
Yeah, here, let me show you.
Oh, that's terrible. I hate that.
Here, look, there you go. Post it
You
in general.
get used to it.
That's the picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the top thing is cute, but that crab
Yeah.
is fucking disgusting. That is horrifying. It's stuff of nightmares. I
Yep.
hunt monsters for a living, and I wouldn't go near that thing.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh, don't worry. He's not a monster. He's a fae.
Oh god, that's so much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm,
it is a lot worse, isn't it?
probably.
He did get eaten by a chimera, so cut him some slack.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, we could have used you in the Chimera fight. Definitely.
Oh, buddy. But yes. If only we knew. Let me roll for that. What is? I'm gonna roll intelligence, just straight.
For what?
I don't know. I rolled a nat one. Never mind.
Oh,
I
Trying to
don't
figure out
know.
what language a sea serpent would speak.
Specifically Libby, because she's been in our
Ah.
party, and so I was like, oh, I know what language she speaks. No, I don't. I just like listening to her, I guess.
Would Dallin know? I guess I could roll for him.
What language Libby would speak?
Yeah,
Triton speak.
Interesting. Yeah, you could roll intelligence.
I don't know which
just
one.
flat
Have-
intelligence.
Yeah. Or history. I mean,
History's good. Let me see. That's an 11.
okay.
Huh.
So with an 11, you are able to recall that typically, yeah, Tridents typically usually speak Common or Primordial, specifically the Aquan dialect.
Oh.
She can also use Emissary of the Sea, is what you remember. That she can magically communicate with communicate simple ideas to any beast, elemental, or monstrosity that has a swimming speed.
Oh.
They will understand what she would have said, but she would not be able to understand, or they would not be able to respond to her unless they speak her language.
And that was.
Dallin actually knows a dialect of Primordial.
But not Aquan.
And I don't.
mean, dialect is a dialect. Like you
How-
can kind of still understand.
How is your animal handling?
Mine?
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah.
Not great.
Mine's pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not great, but it's +2, so
Hey, that's something.
something.
Something. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Do you trust that we won't be swallowed by that serpent with that +2?
Yeah. Well, if it does swallow us, then we can go with Plan B and have it take us to the fucking castle.
I guess so.
Like, get
Win-win, I
digested.
suppose. No, we won't get digested. If it starts hurting, we can get out, but we could just kind of try to stay in its throat or in its mouth or something.
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, that's kind of how that works. Is they swallow their prey whole and then digest it inside them. That's how
Nah.
they do that.
Do you
Mm.
have a blade?
I mean,
As you're coming down the throat, just jab your blade into the neck and then just hold on. And then once you're there, you slice out and then you kill it from the inside.
Oh, interesting. He's gonna write that
sounds like
down.
you've used that technique before.
Have I used that technique before, DM?
That's a good question. Sure, why not?
Hell yeah. Yes, actually, I have multiple times. It's very effective. It's like 100% effective 50% of the time.
Hmm. The math
I mean,
checks
I think
out.
my approach would be just freezing its insides, but that works too.
Well, I can't do that. So obviously, if I could do that, I would have. Lying through my teeth. I have no idea. I would have never thought of that.
It's okay. He believes you. Well, that caravan, I guess, will be the easiest choice, but I'm not really. I'm a bit of a clanker as I knock on my armor.
Oh goodness.
Gross.
Is that an insult to our war
I just
forge
nod
friend
in
over here?
disapproval.
Nod in disapproval. I don't do too well unless I'm not moving. But maybe with enough hiding, we could sneak in, burst out. What do you say?
We could always do a look over there type of situation.
Oh.
Hey, look over there, and then just run past them.
Mm-hmm. Our magic man has done that many times, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know how he does it.
I have too.
Oh.
I have too. Once again, 100% effective 50% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Something about the magic man, though. It works every time he does it. I don't know.
Well, it'll never work all the time. If people, you know.
He scratches his chin and looks at Jonas. I don't know. He's pretty good at it.
Yeah, well.
Usually, they kind of go into a room together and we usually go sneak by, and then he comes back after a few hours, but, it usually works.
Well, I'll just follow your guys' lead. Whichever plan that you guys decide to do, I'll follow, I suppose, as long as there's still gold in the mix here.
Oh,
As
but
long
of
as we're
course.
getting paid to do this.
We are looting an entire kingdom, after all.
This is true.
Well, of course, they do need some of it to repair the damage we're going to do, but, you know, all's fair.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. That would only
Alright.
make sense.
Yeah. So about that caravan, how do we go about finding the stuff for it? Actually, I don't know your name.
Are you talking to my
Hmm.
character?
Yes. The
Character Scath.
light speaker.
I
That's what I'm gonna call you.
think we should probably find one of the captains of the guard or somebody that would have the manifest to see when and where it's going to be getting supplies from town hall.
Okay. Town
Because
hall.
looking at the map, we know they're going to be coming across the bridge, heading towards the King's Castle to and back, and they station down in town hall for supplies. So we just need to try and find that manifest or something along those lines.
Hmm. Perhaps you could make an excuse of building prosthetics, so you need to know and supply some. I don't know. Could split it up. You go to town hall to talk to the guards, and then meet us up at the Daracon Fortress.
That could work.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan.
Nice. It does sound like a plan. As this is going on, Flora's just kind of like listening, and she's like, is there anything that I can do?
Can you walk
I'm
around?
just surprised you don't remember the big project that I did. You know, it was the end of year project. The thing
Well,
worked
mine
beautifully.
was better, but I vaguely recall yours. Remind me, what was it again?
It was the Clockwork Bear. You surprised you don't remember. I mean, it was one of the best projects of the class.
What place
Maybe
did it
even the
actually
best.
get?
Wait, what place did it actually get? Roll me a d20.
You should have done a D100.
Oh, that's even better.
You know what? Hell yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Roll me a
gosh.
d100.
Oh. Wait, I think you can do it on Owlbear too if you want.
Yeah, you can. You just gotta roll 2 D10s.
If you don't have a if you
Yeah.
don't have a D10.
No, I do. I just gotta find it here. Okay, this is.
Sorry.
Okay, maybe I'll just use the
Owlbear.
random number generator.
Okay.
Oh, you can use it right
Hold on.
here. Here, I'll give you a taste of what you could get. Not bad. You see it on Owlbear. There's a dice thing. Top left. I actually installed some of the
To be honest,
thingies.
I did not know that was there.
Yeah, it's not always there. That's why you have to like add like these modules. Oh, there's an
Oh, I
initiative
gotcha.
checker too. Very nice. But whatever you trust more.
Oh,
I
yeah, what do
guess.
you get?
It is. Let's see. 23.
Oh,
That's not bad.
bad. You know, 23rd place.
Yeah.
Wait, there were over 100 projects in the class.
Yeah.
Why not?
Big class.
Like I said, I'm sorry.
Nah, this was good. That was good thinking. You know, 23rd, she's like, right. Yeah, I do actually remember it.
Well, I mean, it was a little bit different from the other projects, a little bit unconventional. I don't think it was appreciated as much because of that.
Wow. It's all right. You did your best, and that's all that matters. At least you weren't last.
uh,
You weren't last.
You
That's
weren't
great.
last.
Good job, buddy.
she mutters under your breath, If you're not first, you're last."
I'm gonna lean into what is it, Dallin, and be like, "She's making fun of you, I think, just a little bit. Sorry about that, bud." And I'm gonna pat your shoulder, and I'm gonna lean back into my chair.
I thought
don't
it
mind-
was interesting.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna look at has Tasali been here pretty much a long ass
She-
time and kind of understands things?
Yeah, she has been living here in Hellroom for like all of her life.
Gotcha.
Well, adventuring out of the city every now and then, of course, but she's been here. So she would know a lot of like information about Hellroom.
She's old.
I got you. I'm gonna look at Tasali and I'm
Mhm.
gonna ask her, does she know of any dissenters within the king's ranks that we could possibly use?
The centers, right?
Yeah, people that aren't too happy with the way he's running things.
Yes. That's a good question. Yeah, thank you for that question. So she's gonna say that there have been other people in his ranks that have also not been content with what he has been doing. That has made some of his centers upset with the way that he has been running things. However, being people who are more of like in the political field of things, they don't always get to say the final word, since king's power and word is typically absolute. However, that they have been wanting to find ways to kind of like free themselves a little bit from his grasp.
I got you.
Hmm.
I don't know where to go with that from there.
We'll figure it out. No worries.
No, you're a-okay. Tasali, chimes in that perhaps if you guys are able to make your way in, she could make a note to one of the people that is unsatisfied with the way the king has been ruling things, that could potentially sneak you guys into the castle. She kind of like says, "I can write out a note, and if you look for this guy," she describes him, hand him that note, and that he typically is outside the walls. He's more of like a defender, like of the castle walls. Like he watches, and then if you guys talk to him, he'll be able to sneak you guys in.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like once you pass the magical bridge,
That's
the
huge.
floating bridge with magic across the waterfall.
I'll take the note and I'll stick it in my book.
Oh. Big. We won't have to fight our way in now. Nice.
Ah,
Oh, we're gonna fight our way out, so.
yeah.
Well, we ready to head out? Any other preparations you think we need done before we go?
Just a couple, and I'm gonna those drinks that were offered to us at the beginning of this conversation, I'm gonna down an entire mug in like a couple seconds, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna look to everyone else and be like, "You guys gonna drink yours, or are you just gonna let them sit there and get warm?"
I'm gonna grab mine, pour some of it in a vial, and then hand him the rest of the mug.
Thank you, Robot Man. And then I will down the rest of that mug as well.
I'm gonna
Does
walk
your
over.
Does your
What's up?
system not accept doubt?
I haven't found a use for it,
Mm.
or at least drinking wise. As I say that, I'm gonna make my way towards the window, and I'm gonna drop the vial out the window.
Stealthily or like for all of us to see?
I mean, if you want to watch me do it, I'm not hiding it.
Okay, yeah.
Dallin will watch you do it.
Curious.
I clonk over to the window and I drop this vial out. You
Oh, that was perfectly good alcohol.
we'll
Oh.
say you do hear something pretty heavy outside. Kind of move around after I drop it, and then I go back to the table where everybody's at.
Hmm.
It seems like you did find a use for it.
Drinking wise, I don't have a use. I found other uses though.
What uses might that be? And Dallin gets his notebook out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we get hit. We'll definitely know.
Hmm.
Hit from above, you
Alright.
say.
Any which way you get hit.
Good to know.
I will say we have about a 20-ish minute mark to 8. I'd be happy to go a bit longer though.
Okay. Siege the castle.
That would be
I
crazy.
think that would be a little bit
Tonight's
too
session
far.
sees the castle.
Yeah.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
goodness.
2.5 hours into the session, now we'll start the castle siege. Oh, okay, good.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, I'll drink I'll drink my share.
Nice, nice.
Mm.
Dallin will do the same.
Shake it
There you
out
go.
a
Now
little.
we're fully prepared. Nice
Yeah.
and drunk and ready to go.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So,
What's your character's name, Wolf?
Aaron.
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 Dallin would just be like, "You tried some of this dwarf wine?
whoa,
something.
whoa, wait. Those are for special occasions. Hold on. We're about to do things.
Wine.
It's not Dorvin.
Huh.
He's trying to fool you.
What?
I mean, you
I'm
know.
confused. It's easy to confuse me. Don't do that.
I know. They're both small, but they're not the same.
Mm.
Gnomes. Deep gnomes.
Ugh. Every word that you just said made that worse.
Hmm.
Easy to confuse, huh? You should probably work on that.
Well, I suppose so.
Eh.
They're much better than dwarves. I will tell you that.
Well, because they're less dwarf than they are, you know.
Indeed.
They're about like half, you know.
Oh, interesting. That makes sense.
That's how like I wrap my head around it.
It's just tight. That's great.
Off? Is she giving you a
As you guys are gonna head out, Flora just kind of says, "Wait, let me help out." And then she like pulls out a scroll from like seemingly thin air, and then says, "Dissimulare." And then she like says something in like some magical movement, and she's like, "This will help you guys be disguised." And like as she like disguises you, like you guys all shape into different forms, but with very disproportionate body parts. Like Darvangela has like a giant nose, doesn't have the green skin anymore. Like Aaron has like one really big forearm and the other one is tiny. Dallin's forehead is like 10 inches long. Like, turns into a deep gnome.
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Like appearance wise, just appearance. You just the appearance. You guys are not actually turning into this. It's just like, it's just a spell that she's casting. That she says, "Well, I don't quite know how to cast it correctly." She might have been the hand movement, and then the so Scass turns into like it turns into a tiny owl bear.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It might be better if
my
he.
paws.
And she
I
was
don't-
like, what did I do wrong? Was it my hand movement? Well, this should save you guys until you make your way to Duricon Fortress.
Except Scath needs to go to the town hall as an owlbear.
Oh, She says, "Right, you two actually don't need it," and then she like loses concentration, and you revert back to your regular forms.
Oh.
Who's it? Me and Scath and Aaron?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Well,
I'm
I
not going to
wouldn't
be
say
okay with
I
looking
need
like
it.
that for a while.
I wouldn't say
Oh.
I need it either. I mean, you could have chosen something a little bit better anyway.
Oh,
I don't know. I
that
think you
just
look better
fit
like this.
you.
They say it in
Oh, right.
unison. Oh my gosh.
They just say in unison. Oh, and then she like does some hand movements and like you revert back to your regular. I guess he's the only one that needs it. And then Jonas and actually that's it. Never mind. I was like just you and Jonas, and then Jonas turns into a woman. Hair grows seemingly longer,
Oh,
and then grows a pair of knockers.
nice.
Aaron is immediately fascinated.
Well, it seems like
But-
Jonas got what he wanted finally.
But
Mm.
the his teeth not the teeth his eyes, nope, not the eyes, yeah, her eyes are like 3 times the size of regular eyes.
Ew,
Oh,
that ain't right.
put some glasses
that
I
on.
mean,
over it, and then
sometimes
you'll
you
be
can just
good.
put like a bag, and then it'll be better.
She says, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Dang.
Yeah, look at that. Great minds think alike.
Oh. Man. All right. So, imagine Flora, you can go with Tasali and help.
Right.
Maybe it'd be even better if... Yeah. We probably all storm the jail, and then you can help lead them while we storm the castle.
Right. I'll be in the back line, and I'd be happy to provide any support there.
Alrighty. Claps his hands. On we go.
You guys proceed to leave the back of the tavern. The door, the opening up to the or the hidden room. Tasali opens it up, and you guys walk out. The two of you, Darvantra and Jonas, in disguise.
Yeah.
And then as you two walk out, some people say, "Man, that's an ugly woman."
Dang.
Was Jonas walking out?
Yeah.
And then yes, you guys are free to go like wherever you guys want to head out to.
So we've got Scath is gonna go to the town hall to try to get the thing.
The manifest.
The manifest destiny or whatnot. Yeah.
Yep.
And then what are the rest of us doing?
Trying to find Stella and Derricon. The training grounds, the fortress over here.
Okay.
We're
Very
waiting
well.
for you, basically.
All right. So, from what I'm gathering, it sounds like Scass is going to go to the town hall, and that afterward he will meet you guys probably at Derricon Fortress.
Yeah.
And then you guys are heading straight to Derricon Fortress.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Just wanted to make sure.
I had one question before we went. Especially to
Yes, I
Tasali.
wonder.
You wouldn't
Yes.
happen to know an undead who poses to look like an elf, would you?
I have not heard of such thing.
Oh. I guess that's a good thing. He's a native. Or so he says. He has 2 undead dogs as well. Maybe the 2 of you are acquainted?
She kind of ponders for a bit and says, 2 dead dogs, question mark.
Undead.
Undead dogs. She proceeds to say, like, I do not know, however, perhaps it is somebody that will lurk in the shadows. Oftentimes in Helram Woods from time to time, I can hear the howl of wolves. However, I didn't pay much attention to it. Perhaps that might be what you might be referring to, or who you might be referring to.
Perhaps. How about you two? Anything? Snake? Light speaker?
Snake is crazy.
I can't say I have.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I closed my eyes for a second while we were walking. What were you talking about?
You don't happen to be friends with an undead, would you? Looks like an elf.
I'm friends with everybody, but no, I
Oh.
don't acquaint myself with dead people.
Oh, okay. Well, he's dead anyway, so good to
Right.
know.
You don't seem like the type who's friends with everybody.
I'm glad he's
But
not
I
friends
am,
with him.
though.
Oh,
Say it again.
Well, so Dallin said he doesn't seem like the type to be friends with everyone. I said I am, though.
really? So we can call you
Yeah,
Aaron.
everybody loves me. Well, I did say my name is Aaron, and my friends call me Aaron. So I mean, regular people call me Aaron too, but my friends also call me Aaron.
Oh, yeah. You needed to specify that. That's why I call you Snake.
Call me what you want. I don't really care.
Okay.
I mean, I know you'd make some enemies just by smashing through windows.
I usually pay for it if I do that. Shit! I'm gonna run back to the tavern. I'm gonna toss a couple of coin on the tavern bar,
You just
and
see
then I'm gonna come back.
the tavern owner just like sweeping up the glass from the bar. It's like another broken window. It's like-
In and out in like a matter of seconds. I toss like a couple gold onto the bar, and then I run back.
Yeah.
You're good. He's like, it happens often. It's okay.
Rowdy Town.
Dallin turns to Darvanshel. Well, he seems nice.
Yeah. He lets people call him Aaron, even though his friends call him Aaron.
For as you guys are kind of talking, I want you to roll me a perception check, specifically you, Darvanshel.
Oh, okay. I know who it is. Oh, that's terrible. 13.
You feel someone staring at you, but as you look around, you don't recognize anybody. You're like, must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. Unlucky.
That shit was not the wind. Just kidding.
That shit was not me.
But proceed with your typical plans.
Okay. Damn, I'm good at that too. No. Oh, all right.
What are your characters' names again?
Scath.
Aaron.
Could you put that in characters? Because I am so bad at remembering people's names.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, what you could do is just change your nicknames in whatchamacallit? Like in the call. You could like, if that would help. Because I don't know if you guys have pictures of your characters yet, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do? Oh, just post them then. Oh, that's what he looks like. Oh, Aaron with an E. Based.
Yeah.
Not Aaron.
Instead of that red coat on his waist, it's green.
Ah.
Like that same saturation of it, though.
Where's the tattoo? The snake.
I didn't. I couldn't get it on there, so couldn't get it to look right.
Wow.
It could be on the right arm. It's
That
like-
looks sick. Well,
That
dang.
looks so cool. I love the android.
You
Yeah,
drew
it's
this,
really
right?
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man,
I appreciate you.
that's quite a lot of blood. Sword. Holy. I gotta say.
It's from that frog dude.
Dang. Oh my gosh. Well,
Nice. Official.
Yeah.
Yay.
we get to go train in the Darkon Fortress. Let's go.
Very well.
I gotta go find that captain.
Yep.
Yes, I'm gonna play that part first, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Scass, as you make your way toward the town hall, you're met with the prissy little town hall representative per usual, the person that seems to like be in charge of everything. They're like, do I owe the visit from you? Scass.
Just seeing how the town's changed over the few weeks with the change of the word I'm looking for went out. Fuck. Change in administration. appears to be more guards than usual, but I don't really see anyone here. Do you know where they would be?
Oh, of course, but the guards are actually patrolling the city right now as we speak. There's some in Upper Helrim as well, making sure we don't have pesky trespassers. And Lord Dick's castle, of course, always making sure that our dear king is protected and safe.
Ah, I see. Is he still getting those shipments on time? I
Of
remember there's an issue
course.
beforehand.
Of course, our king must eat after all. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I got you. I guess I would make my way to Upper Helrim to see if I can find a patrol,
A
or would there be
patrol.
ones in Town Hall?
Well, we have one, some in town hall. You should know that, of course, that we get the town hall patrols, and they send out all the food out. Are you needing some extra rations? Please tell me you're not broke.
I'm I'm not. I'm actually trying to procure some supplies. I have a project I'm working on currently, and I seem to run out.
You know what? I'm gonna roll something to see how well of a relationship you have with him on my end. You guys have a pretty good relationship. Just based on a roll that I did. Ah, I see. Was there any way that I can help you, Skaz? Ho ho ho.
More looking for bulk supplies. This is quite a big project I'm working on.
Oh, supplies. Such as.
Oh, right now I need more or less some working material, something I can forge some things with.
Hmm. That is still quite vague. Anything in mind?
Probably leathers and steel.
Hmm. Yes, well, we could probably get that to you. It will be a couple of gold pieces.
I hand them a couple gold pieces over.
Very well. When do you need these by?
As soon as possible, really. I don't mind picking them up myself either.
Hmm. Very well. Feel free to come back at the town hall or pick it up in Upper Hellroom. I can have it shipped to either place. Ho 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 ho.
I could pick it up from town hall. That should be fine.
Very well. Anything else I could help you with?
No, that seems to be fine for me.
Alrighty, well, you have a great day. May King Lordic reign forever. And he does like a little like bow of sorts. And
Uh,
like,
what was that?
sorry, I was just gonna say, and like he kind of like points or finishes. There we go. He finishes what he had to say.
Actually, I nod my head at him and my hang
There.
around the I don't know what building it is. The like right around
Sure.
there.
He like rapidly scribbles something and throws the letter like into the air, and the letter gets sucked up by something behind him, and then like I'm assuming that you're gonna wait for that to come
Yeah, I'm gonna
correct.
try and see if I can see kind of the patrol routes and then like strategize where the caravan would come in.
Right. All right. So the caravan comes from the mountain next to Towerfall. There is some equipment that comes there from the dwarves.
Okay.
You see somebody coming out and coming with like a wagon. Um, like maybe like 30 minutes later, and proceeds to come to town hall and brings in the shipment, and then drops it off at the town hall. You could probably make out that it's yours based on what you asked for specifically. And as you're waiting, the dwarf kind of plops it, and then somebody receives it within the town hall's end, and then you hear like a ring, 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 and then like you hear your name being called out, like Scots to the front, please.
Oh, now you can get some real dwarven wine.
Gotcha. Oh, I'll go in and get the supplies, and then
Very
I'm gonna put them in the pouches and stuff that I have on the defender.
very well. And then he's like, "Of pleasure making business and may King Lordic hell forevermore." And kind of like something new that has been added into like Hellrim that people that are in like these positions are like glorifying his name almost. Um, but do is that what you will.
Got you. Give him a nod.
Very well. And I assume you head over to where the party is in Duricon Fortress.
Yeah.
Very well. I'm gonna switch over. Duricon Fortress. As you guys are making your way in your disguise, Jonas unable to walk upright with his new bazungas. Um, and then you, Darvancha, with the nose the size of an apple. You're like walking around. You have regular skin color. Your hair's not green. Or I say skin color like olive. There we go. Let's go with olive skin tone.
It's still slightly
you know-
green.
You see some green peeking out. Her spell didn't 100% work as she's not high enough to be able to cast the spell that she did, but it's a disguise of sorts. And then Dallin and Aaron walking, as themselves next to you guys.
Hmm.
And you guys make your way to the Duricon Fortress. You run into Darvancho, somebody that you have seen before, which is that half-orc that signed you up when you guys first did your tournament here. There's a sense of a little bit of nostalgia, even though it's been only a couple of weeks. It doesn't feel too long ago that you guys had participated in the tournament here. And Tasali's with you guys, and she requests for a training room, private spar session, she says. And the guy kind of like agrees and lets her in. As you guys are walking in, I want all of you to roll me a perception check. What'd you say? Oh gosh.
There we go. 24.
Okay, that's good.
11.
All right.
It's a 9.
All right. Perfect. With a 24, I mean, you're walking down like the stone corridors of the Duricon Fortress, and as you look up, you see a silver white haired, I wouldn't say maiden, but a familiar person that you have become acquainted with before, both in blade and in presence. You see Stella practicing high on like one of the roofs, privately by herself. She's slashing, and every time she slashes at this thing, a bright green light emanates from her blade. Her swordsmanship, reminding you of the time that you guys crossed blades, and how her blade hurt like hell when you got hit. No, when your comrades got
when
hit.
Kokushimo got hit by her, yeah.
When Kokushimo got knocked the F out.
Yeah, she actually didn't hit me.
Right. And so, you kind of catch a glimpse of her. You do see her practicing. You notice this. And I want to say that not too long after, Gas is falling behind.
So
you guys are in the fortress. Go ahead.
So what are these areas? Just like areas you can practice slicing things up?
Pretty much. You it's like a training ground, It's let me see if I can get like an image of what might be a little bit better of like what it would look like, kind of.
Do they have weapons you can borrow, or do you have to bring your own?
Oh no, it's all you can borrow everything that they have there.
That's
They
crazy.
have like pretty much every weapon that you can think of. Just, standard, nothing crazy. Like, it's not gonna be like a +3 javelin or like, no cool weapons with special effects, unfortunately.
Okay. Well,
Dallin will go over to one of the areas and pick up like a short sword or something like that and start slashing it around and be like, I kind of like this.
You're 2024 elf, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. So he's not proficient in it, but you see the passion.
So a room like this, I added something in general, but obviously like the
Oh,
windows
wow.
are like kind of like no, not kind of. They're definitely Tasali brings the shutters down, if you will. And just imagine that there's like little training dummies and weapons on the side.
Can
Okay.
he make like a practice attack on something?
Oh, of course.
You sure can.
Okay. Is this just like an attack roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would his bonus be on something that he's not proficient with?
You don't get a bonus. It's just your
Just a,
yeah. Your short
just
sword.
a flat d20.
Well, no, it's your dex or your strength.
Oh.
You
well,
pick one,
definitely
but that's
dex.
it. Yeah.
Okay. I see. So that's
And then-
That's a 10 to hit?
I mean, it's standing
It's
still.
an immovable object. You're
Yeah.
able to hit it. I would hope you would.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, makes me think I got into the wrong line of work.
Maybe.
As that happens, I'll step up to another training dummy and I'll swing at it with bloodletter.
Ooh. All right. Go ahead.
I gotta pull up my actual Foundry sheet because bloodletter stats are not on the character sheet that I sent.
Oh,
Like
I
the
can
mod
eventually.
version.
I can eventually make that for you if you want on D&D Beyond.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty cool if you could do that. If Foundry wants to open, that would be sweet.
I will say that as you, Darvancho, just real quick, and then Jonas, step into the training ground, the spell effects end, and you guys return back to your regular appearance.
Yeah. Unlucky.
For you, Darvancho, it's almost like you can breathe a little easier.
Easier. Dang. I was gonna teleport to Stella and be like, I smelled you from across the room.
Oh gosh.
But now I can't.
I forgot Dallin had the +2, so it actually would have been 12 to hit.
Mine is
Oh, yeah.
a 22 to hit.
Ooh, shoot.
That definitely hits. Like,
Yeah.
you want to show off your swordsmanship?
Yeah, I kind of want to. After Dallin is like, yeah, I got into the wrong profession. I just come in and like slice one of the dummies in half.
Nice. You definitely can do that with the 22.
Hmm.
You got some
Dallin
work to do, bud, but you're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Dallin looks very impressed.
Luckily, you got that pendant. It's gonna help you out. Seems like you weren't so good before. Inspired, perhaps? I said to Dallin.
Well, it does seem to help a little bit.
Good to know.
And he's gonna take another swing. That is... Ooh, we got a 20.
Ooh,
Nice.
inspired.
20?
Not a nat 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Yeah, with a dirty 20, you are definitely able, the second time around when you swing, it definitely are able to do it almost like if you were proficient with this weapon. And it's a impressive appearance to like
Almost like you're possessed.
the way you swing it. Yeah.
Like, is this really Dallin? Oh my gosh.
Huh.
You really
Not
like
bad,
stabbing
not
people. You're
bad.
taking. Oh, good.
I was saying not bad.
Mm.
Sorry.
Don't let Jonas be too bad of a influence to you.
What does this have to do with Jonas?
Because he's the other caster that likes to get up and personal and stab people. Oh my gosh. It's funny.
I mean, not gonna lie, I kind of wish I was the magic man sometimes.
True. Understandable. He is quite the arsenal of things. I don't know how he does it. Perhaps he'll take you under his wing if you ask him. Or if you're a woman.
Tasali says, "Now then, to business."
Ah, yes. I've spotted her. And then I
You
like
did.
Yeah. And I do like the little eye, like point with my eyes. Actually, no, I point with my lips. Over there.
Interesting. Let me see if I'm gonna roll for perception for her.
I'm going to like literally just like,
Okay, so you're just pinpointing like where she's at.
yeah.
Okay. She looks over and is able to see her. Training. It appears that she is here.
Indeed. I'll go talk to her.
Very well.
How do I get up there?
You could probably Misty step.
I don't want to do that. I might need it later.
Well, your disguise is down.
Yeah.
You could either sneak. Oh wait, like,
I clank and she just hears it.
I mean, you're a clank. Oops, I was gonna.
Nah. How much is
Do
this?
you have anything on you to cover your appearance?
Cover my appearance. I wear a cloak. I have a
You
cloak.
have green skin.
Yeah. I have a cloak. Like I wear a cloak.
Does that cover you entirely?
I'd say so. I mean, here, look. Pretty good.
All right.
Wait, can I just like minor illusion something up there? Like how high is she?
Oh, you can minor illusion.
Yeah.
That's a good use of creativity. Yes, you can minor illusion something.
Yeah.
Let's say she's about 30 feet above.
That's exactly the range of minor illusion. Let's go.
Perfect.
I'm gonna minor illusion a giant nose.
A giant what?
A nose.
Oh, very well. A giant nose is, you conjure that. She kind of looks at it and then looks at the direction. She looks around for a bit and then let me see.
I cast it again and then
Fudge.
it disappears and then a green nose points downwards towards me. Because it's static images, so like I have to just cast it again.
Very well. All right.
Here's my cloak, by the way.
Okay. As you do that, she does catch this and, grabs her sword and proceeds to walk. She kind of goes down like seemingly probably a 3-story tower, if you will. About 30 feet. And, you hear like the footstep of heels clacking in the stone like halls until eventually she's at the front of the place that you guys are at. And she knocks.
Oh. Anybody want to get that?
Sure. Aaron will go and open the door, I guess.
Yes. You open the door. Don't worry, nothing's gonna happen.
Okay.
Or it shouldn't.
Fucking
No, just
blown
kidding.
up. It's the
Fireball.
fucking Ant-Man from Endgame where the fucking looking out the window and just gets blown the
Oh
fuck
my.
No, I'm not that mean. You open and like as her appearance was described before, kind of like a silvery white hair, golden eyes. Girl as before you guys, her stance and like posture not like straight. It actually feels and looks very sluggish. And she's like, "Oh, it's about time."
Yeah.
fuck does that mean?
I'm waving.
Thank you.
What? Oh,
Wow.
I'm gonna step out of the way and let her in, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just over here, still where I was, just waving from far away.
Hmm. She like walks forward, analyzing the room around her. She's like looking like at every corner, like seeing everybody, um, and says, "I'm surprised you made it in, genuinely."
Hmm. Well, there was a few mishaps, but luck seems to go our way, and I kind of like on the inside of my cloak, I flash her the pin and be like, and this seems to help, of course.
Her eyes widen. The first time you've seen her show like really any form of expression on her face shows. And she's like, "Holy shit.
Well,
Huh. I didn't think that you guys had the potential to be assassin members."
mm, well, you shot us a deal, and we took it.
I suppose I did. Finally.
Hmm.
Something entertaining going around this boring city.
Hmm. Well, we're all here and ready. We are hoping for an easy way into the castle, but hoping that you got some sleep since last time.
I've been doing so many night shifts just staying up for this fucking loser of a king.
Hmm. Got you. Much unfortunate.
Trying to get in, I guess I can help. Although, that's a little bit gonna cost you extra. Or I could just tell you for free, I guess.
True.
Alright, you've caught my interest.
Hmm.
Very well. The king has shipment going in every now and then, or I could potentially just walk in and out of the Hellrim's castle. As for ways to get you guys in, how about I bring a shipment and store you guys in there, say that you're with me?
That would be.
Or not even mention that. Just say that I have a shipment that I brought forth to aid the king.
Hmm.
I'll tell them that it's strictly assassin eyes only. And that if anybody were to try to touch their pesky human fingers, that I'd slice them right off.
Hmm. Interesting.
Unless you have another way. I'm all ears.
Well,
Half the time.
we actually just ordered a caravan ourselves. As I look to Scath.
Give him a nod.
Yeah. So
Her eyes just kind of like trailing and following. Huh. You're the most exciting thing that has happened in the last 2 weeks.
that's true. You missed the war.
Oh, I heard about it. Unfortunately, the League had to screwing with the tails in between their legs. How boring. And now that they're in a remote island close to the Tri-City area. But worry not, the League of Assassins will reign forever.
I'm sure. Alice is quite competent. What's his
Mhm.
name? Did die though.
So you met Alice. I'm surprised. What'd she do? Turn you into slugs and slurp you up for dinner? Perhaps traumatize you by killing your favorite family member?
We played musical chairs.
Oh. Did one of you guys blow up?
No, we won. Well, we won. I don't know if anybody else did.
Uh, that's so boring.
Hmm.
Oh. Anyways, I
Oh.
guess with the flashing of that, the contract is terminated. She kind of like, with her hand stretches it out and like a paper, rips up, and you hear like little laughs, which you, Dallin, and Darvanshel would be able to, and Jonas would be able to recall it sound exactly like Alice.
Well, you're free to help us if you want to join in the revelry.
And part of me wants to go home, but some bloodshed would be nice.
Yeah. Well, of course, you could also take a nap. That would work too. Up to you.
Can you wake me up after everyone dies? That would be exhilarating.
Sure. Easy enough. Just tell me where you're gonna sleep.
Sure, I'll be in Lordic's castle. That way I'll wake up and there will be a bunch of dead bodies around me. I think that sounds like such an exciting morning.
Some people. Some people will be mourning, probably. Or they
Oh,
won't, because no one will be left.
wonderful. Hello.
Shall we?
You people are absolutely insane. I love it. Let's go.
She kind of pulls out a dagger, just swinging it around.
Cool.
It's like +1 ally. Just
+1 ally.
Questionable ally, but an ally nonetheless.
Indeed. All right. We have the caravan ready, I imagine.
We should, yeah.
Yeah. Just need a cart picture. I gotta find something. Maybe I'll just draw it. Yeah, I'll just do this. Little circle cart. There we go. Everybody on board.
The
The Exhaustion Express.
Yep.
Exhaustion Express. I love it.
Love it.
Dang, you guys are stacked.
Indeed.
I don't want to ruin the vibe or anything, but I have to hop off here in a couple minutes.
Oh, no
No,
worries.
you're A-okay.
Yeah,
I think
same.
this is a good place to stop, actually.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
I think this is a perfect place to stop. It's almost 8:30 our time, probably 10:30 your guys' time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
this
where
is
you
a
guys
perfect
at?
place to stop.
EST.
East Coast.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'll just end with this. The party, seemingly able to make their way to Hellrim through the help of some aid, have encountered new allies that are in on this mission specifically as they try to bring down King Lordic and his really reign of tyranny, as a contract of some sort between League of Assassin members has been broken. Sella, being a formidable ally, I'll debate perhaps a sketchy ally, has joined your ranks, as has the champion of Helrim, Flora, and Tassali. You guys are here with a purpose and have a clear way to stop and perhaps defeat Lordic and his schemes. We will have to wait for next time to see what it is that the party does and how the result of the outcome will be. And that will be the end of today's session.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Woohoo.
So what do you guys think about the campaign?
I fuck with it.
Yeah, I fuck with it heavy.
A little bit lost in the sauce just a bit, but that's coming into a campaign that's already
Yeah.
progressing. So
However many sessions in, aren't you guys like super far in right now?
Yes and no. You know, we were in some places for very long times at one point, but yeah, we're like a third of the way through.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
we're expected to be a little lost at this point.
Yeah.
We'll be caught up eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that because I'm still feeling lost like they did all this stuff before I joined.
You're fairly new too, so
Yeah, so you are still fairly new, so
I've been here almost a full year. I joined in August.
yeah, that's true.
well,
Yeah, that's new. Well, how long has this campaign been going on? If being a year old is new.
about a year, a little over a year, not a little over a year. So I want to say we're shying on 2 years. Has it been 2 years?
It technically has since the server started, but like we've had like big breaks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like technically it has been 2 years, but again, there's been literal months where we don't play just because of attendance and people not being able to
Yeah.
make it. So, effectively, ideally, we'd be able to make more progress now with, when we sought out new players to help the story progress and people that were wanting to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. My join date is almost exactly a full year ago. It's June 15th, 2025. So.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Big
Damn.
anniversary.
Almost right on the dot.
Yeah.
And the
That's
second
good.
thing, I think the gold that we collected at the end of that fight needs to be split 3 ways because there were 3 party members involved.
Well, Terror was there, quote unquote.
I didn't see them fighting this thing.
It was implied that they weren't feeling good, so they didn't really want to talk, but they were just sitting in.
I would have used Paraware if things like went south, but I thought it would be fine.
Right. But I figured you guys could handle 1 person and 2 wolves. I was like, I
Wolf
think
hit
this should
hard.
be fine.
Wolf
The
hit
wolves did
really
roll
hard.
very high. I was like, damn.
No, just the
What?
damage. Like to hit, yeah, I expect to get hit from like an archer, like a hunter, because they're good at what they do. But they hit hard.
Right.
The wolves hit hard. Like wow.
Right.
So is the
Yeah.
plan going forward if the player can't make it to a session to just play them as an NPC and that way they can still share in with the gold?
It
I
depends who
think
they
that
are.
Vantril has not Dallin, Jonas's and Pereira's stat sheet. So he typically will probably take place for them if they can't make it because they both consented to that.
Yeah, otherwise
gold wise, in theory, it's still shared between everybody. But don't worry, I'll be increasing the amount of gold you guys get since the party has increased 2-fold.
Sheesh.
Gotcha.
Heard that.
Wait, 2-fold.
Okay. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine if I can't make a session for Darvanchel or someone else to play Dallin. That's perfectly fine.
Sure. I'll make sure to cast Fireball. Don't worry. I was going to anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I think from here on out, hopefully you guys felt a good vibe.
Yeah.
I know again it's a little lost in the sauce, but
Yeah, that combat
hopefully
took a
things
while.
will start making sense as the story progresses, and there's a bunch of story content that we still haven't covered. But also a lot that is still new to a lot of the players that have been OGs. And then just for next time, I think under general. Wait, is it under general? No, it's under RSVP. So if you click the pinned message, no, it's not under pinned messages. Where's the reservation thing?